We're back at it again.
Back at it again with another one.
Woo!
Another one. Yo, shouts to you guys, man. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for subscribing. Of course, this is Do Something Something podcast. And tonight we have a lot of nice topics to talk about. And besides the topics, we have some very, very great guests. So let's go around the room introducing everybody. To my left over here, we got.
Oh, hello, everybody. My name is Opal, aka at I'm Your Fascination.
Let's go.
Oh, that's your page?
Yes, it's both pages.
YouTube,
Instagram and
that's
YouTube.
dope. That's fire.
Yes, I'm fascinated.
My name is Pelu. I'm your fascination also. Nah, I'm just Pelu.
Say it one more time, Brody.
Pelu.
Pelu in the building, and he will fascinate y'all.
Fascination. Yeah.
Wait. Can't skip my brother from another mother.
Yes, man. We got Goku Plump, aka just smash that subscribe button. Don't smash me.
Smash his girl.
Stop!
Smash his girl.
Stop! And
Hello, y'all. My name is Jasmine. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at FlyGalJazz and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Speak Your Truth Jazz.
Okay, Jazz, I see you.
And hey, my name is Dustin. So happy to be here. I can't wait to speak what I'm saying.
You was destined to be here, girl.
I definitely was. I
Yes.
can't wait to get my 2-piece.
Period.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yo, bro. How about you start off with the topics, man?
Alright, so we're gonna get straight to the point today, guys. Because that's what today is about, just getting straight to the point. So ladies, I would love to ask y'all, we would love to talk about size. Does it matter? This has been a lot of controversies. It's like some people are like, it doesn't matter. Some guys feel like it doesn't matter. You just gotta hit the spot. You just gotta know where the spot is at. And some women are like, it gotta be a certain size to hit the spot. And, so I just wanna find something about this topic to do something about it in the future. So, ladies, would you like to help me out? I'll start with Opal.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm gonna start with
Such
that.
a loaded question.
Yes. The size matter.
Size, if we're talking about what I think we're talking about, the size
The size of his brain?
The size of his brain. Because his brain has to be really big. Can't date a guy who's not smart. And, the size of his muscles is very important.
No,
Because
but I don't think that's what he was talking about, though. I was just messing around.
So you want to get straight to the point.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I think that size does matter. The bigger the better, but not too big because I ain't trying to die. But good enough for me to feel something, so that I can do something. Because I can't do something if you're falling out.
Do something podcast.
Exactly. This is the Do Something podcast, but we're also feeling something. And as a woman, I need to feel something. And I can't feel nothing if it ain't a certain size.
Okay.
What about you ladies? What you ladies think?
I feel like size definitely matters. I'm trying to feel that pressure. I want you to leave an imprint right here. I'm trying to feel all of that. But then on the other hand, if I'm like emotionally attracted to you and it's larger than 7 inches, then then we can still, I guess size will always matter. Yeah, 6. If you look good and it's 6 inches, then it's okay. But if it's not giving all of that, then I don't know. We can be friends, Let me stop. I'm a nice girl, so I feel like as long as you treat me good,
So he could be a
Size
5.
does matter, cause if it's like, even if you treat me good and it's like 4 or 5 inches, I'm gonna be like, you a nice man, but it's always gonna be that but.
Always butts. A lot of butts.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna be seeking, that right size.
You have a question.
Okay.
Okay. What about you? What's your insight on it?
So I like to think of myself as
Come closer to the mic.
I like to think of myself as a connoisseur when it comes to sex. I've had many experiences in my life. And I'm a storyteller, So does size matter? Well, let me tell you. First of all, the answer is yes. But I think that as a young woman going into her middle to late 20s, it's going to matter more. But when you're like in your late teens to like early 20s, it don't matter for real. And I say that because for myself, one story, I messed with somebody and the vibes was always good, but the shit was never bomb. So, vibes could go good, but the shit not good. So we gonna knock that out. But then messing with somebody else, shit was good over the years, consistent sex, you try new things, it's great, it's such a vibe. But then as you getting older, I don't know, especially for women, it just, your body changes, you want more. You want a nigga that's gonna go deep, pretty much.
more.
You want a nigga that's gonna go deep. I'm sorry. It's fun when it's a nigga so big you can't take it that you gotta fucking just learn how to take it. So I just feel like, once you learn how to take it, it's not fun no more. Like, this is terrible. So I just feel like, as you get older, young woman in your mid-20s going into your 30s, size do matter. And yeah.
Cause believe it or not, after y'all get done doing what y'all doing, you're not gonna be satisfied. You're gonna want more, and then it's.
Let me tell you something. I'm trying to create like Cirque du Soleil in the bedroom. I want to be flipped. I want to be folded like a pretzel.
Yes.
I want to be thrown up in the air. I want to feel it all.
That
And
has nothing to do with
if-
size.
Yeah, but if it falls out, I can't have fun like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta stay inside the entire time.
Right.
But I mean, even big ass niggas be falling out. I mean, they just be trying to catch their breath with the dick. They got, and they get back in real quick. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm just saying, like, you could be a big monster, but every monster need a break. So I mean, it's not even about that. It's just if your shit roll live little and females been compensating, it's like, look, I'm so sorry, but I can't fuck you no more. Your dick is real live little.
Like, I feel like all men deserve love.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Shut that
All men
shit
deserve
up. No,
love.
the fuck
And
they don't. They
if all of us
terrorists.
women, if all of us women are only chasing big dicks, then we all gonna be having sex with the same dicks.
That's true. We can definitely
So
spice it up in the bedroom. We can
You
spice
said
it up
what?
in the bedroom.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, like, with the words, just like, let's try to keep it like,
Because we gonna get in trouble.
yes,
Yeah.
not too
Let's
much.
use the D.
Just say size. You
The
know what I
D.
mean? That's what I
Let's
say.
say the D.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't say the
okay.
D word. Try not to say too much. You can say, I mean, you can just like try not to like say it too much.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? You know.
Okay, ding-a-ling.
Yes, ding-a-ling. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Let's give it some. Yes, let's keep it rated R. You know? 'Cause there are some people watching.
So
But-
the ding dong.
But what you were saying that they need to be loved.
Every
Oh, so I'm gonna ask this, right? So what specific size is it's like that specifically matters? What specific size?
Hard or soft?
Look at this girl.
So wait. So it has to be a certain size at a soft point to even matter.
She care about
You care about the soft point?
No, not really. But I mean, I guess okay. Once it gets to that, like I would say at least
Find something down earlier.
6.5. Like Sweetie said. What she said? 8-inch. What she say? That's my type. Whatever Sweetie said, that's my type.
It's definitely an 8 in the song lyrics.
Okay, thank you, Opal.
But you're so generous. You said 6.5.
I did. I said 6.5 because I'm sweet, you know, and
You need a nigga that's gonna crush you.
but it gotta be 6.5 and thick. It gotta be 6.5 and it still gotta be thick. I don't want no little slim, little skinny little joint because then I'm gonna just feel like, what are we doing? Like I'm wasting my body. Like
So then what's gonna happen for the guys who are under 6.5?
They gonna
With
get
the
left in the
thing
past.
on.
We not talking to them no more. Fuck
Honestly,
them.
honestly,
They gonna get
ladies.
left in the messages talking to themselves.
Cause they gonna keep hitting you up, thinking you about to fuck, and you never gonna fuck them again. So they gonna be in a box by themselves, sick, being sad that they was born with a little ass dick. I'm sorry your father didn't do that and pass them genes to you,
Hey.
but you don't got it.
I'm with the words you got.
What I said?
Yeah.
I said,
Just let's try to just try to cover the
I-
bases.
that's how
honestly-
you know we've been conditioned.
Listen.
Can I say the P word?
Yeah, just say
Please
P
don't say
word.
scientific words.
Yeah, just say P. Just say P.
You did. You said the P
That's
word.
that uptown.
I think that all you ladies are capping. I'm sorry. I think all you ladies are capping. I see this situation happen a lot in this life, you know. But I'm not knocking it. I think that in many situations, there's a lot of guys who possibly, especially if they're Asian men, you know, they don't have that genetic type of Asian.
Oh, Asia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was hoping he didn't say that.
They don't have like they're not like gifted genetically in that way, shape, or form. But yet they still could get a bad lady or a perfect lady for them at least. And a lot of times I find that it's not really the size that matter, it's the size of their credit cards.
What are you talking about? We're black.
And we're broke as fuck.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, if a man come to you and he's offering you financial stability, I don't think that you sit there and judge him based off of his penis size at that
We're
time.
still in our early 20s.
To be fair, Broly.
Well, I'm not in my early 20s, but go ahead.
To be fair, Broly, they will take the credit card, but they'll cheat on the side. Because that's how the uptown girls are.
I'm not saying they won't cheat.
But they'll take him and say, yeah, I love you. And they'll still do their thing on the side, though.
Yes.
Am I right, uptown? If he has a small...
Go ahead, put it
I have
on
a lot
his
of
side.
thoughts.
If he has
Uptown.
a small,
Think about it,
if he
think
has
about
a big
it.
wallet, right? He has a big wallet, but he has a small package. You're just still going to do your thing on the side, right?
I'm from the District of Columbia.
If he
we don't have
has
money.
if
We
he
don't have
has
guys
a big
trying to
wallet,
give us money or nothing.
if he has a big wallet and low size,
You're still going to get the other dude.
if
No.
he's handsome, if he's treating me good, if I'm sexually attracted to him, it's just his dick is his D is just small. I wouldn't cheat on him. I would not cheat on
What
him.
side are you from?
I'm from
You're
Virginia.
trying to add extra questions. Let's stay focused on the topic.
Yes, ma'am.
The size.
Yeah, and we're
So,
talking,
y'all
we're
not in a
talking about the
conversation.
size. Are you gonna be
So
faithful
why are
to yourself?
guys y'all giving up y'all own opinions about guys? I thought it was for the ladies.
I'm gonna
Nah,
chime in.
everybody, it's about everyone's opinion.
So I was thinking of the same thing, cool, because like, you know, you meet a guy, you know, he has everything, except for that one thing. I think it's okay to establish a contract. You know, hey, if you're, because my thing is if you're not attracted to the person, right, in that way, you want to be, but then if you're not, you're gonna be fantasizing about other people putting it down on you. At least for me, because I mean, no, I ain't gonna say all that. I ain't gonna put him on blast, but you know, I was in a similar situation. And I was daydreaming about other men, laying it down.
See, that's all I was trying to say.
And
you will see. I find that people do this.
yeah, and honestly, like that's probably I didn't cheat, but some people probably do because they're dissatisfied. But if you're in a committed relationship and you really do wholeheartedly love that man, but that's one thing you just not getting, I think you should be open to a contract. That man should have to be like, look, I'm sorry, baby.
I know I ain't got it, but it's okay if somebody laid a pipe on you. But I love you and I don't want to leave you.
And you know what? Maybe that could happen. Maybe there are people out there that have contracts where women are like, I love you, baby, but I'm about to go get, laid down by Mr. T or whatever down the block. That's what I think. What do y'all think? Would y'all?
So more of like an open relationship.
I mean, first of all, I don't know who that person would be open with. But then you also have to kind of please him too, because you can't just leave him high and dry. Blue balls is not fun, at least from what I heard. So, that means that woman has to work double time. She's got to please her man and then get pleased from somebody else. So I guess it would be like a semi-open relationship, because what other woman, if y'all are saying women don't want men who are small, then what other woman's going to mess with that man if he's small?
That's what cockles.
You know what's funny?
That's literally what it's for.
I find this whole situation fascinating because for men,
fascination.
for men as well, the size matters. And when I talk about size, I'm specifically speaking about the size of the ladies. V. You know what I mean? That area down there, yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard a guy say that the size of a woman's vagina matters. You talking about like inside or outside?
Of course, only on the inside.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, the look of it, if it looks too,
Outside doing, yeah.
Okay, the outside matters too. Okay.
Yes. So the inside.
Okay.
More specifically, because a lot of women. I'm not saying that they don't know how to take care of themselves, but are they aware? Are you ladies aware that men, sometimes feel indifferent when they get inside of you as well? Just like you was complaining about. You was complaining about the size of a man. I don't know if some ladies know that.
Educate
And
us.
see, I was actually gonna say too, like I did say, what size I would like, but then thinking about it, I'm not like that sexually active. Like I'm very selective when it comes to people. So I don't have multiple sex partners. So my little kitty cat is actually pretty intact. So when it comes to size,
how do you know that if you never asked someone before? Have you ever asked
because
for like someone's opinion?
yeah, I have actually, and they said it was doing what it's supposed to. It's doing it. It's thinking. Yeah. So yeah. So that's why I'm just like, you know what, size does matter, but as long as she's still nice and tight, I guess it don't matter because it's gonna be tight regardless.
That's lit. What about you? What do you think about this?
I have no comment. Because I don't have enough information on it.
Okay, I can't knock that. I respect that.
Thank you.
What were you saying? You say something about Kegels?
Yeah, Kegels. To like tighten, they say Kegels work, but I too am not that, it's few and far in between for me. But,
I tried it before. Kegels. It wasn't giving me that instant gratification. I wasn't sure what it was supposed to do. So I was just like,
But then as a woman, it's like, well, unless you're really like getting intimate with yourself and you're, feeling yourself, maybe you'll know if you're tight or not. But, you could always just ask the guy.
Yeah, you just ask somebody.
Okay.
Especially if you have a partner or a friend that does those things in some way, shape, or form, you're going to do it. So just ask.
I have
Communicate
asked a
about
guy in the past.
And what do you think? For real though, for real.
He said,
if we was rating
know what I
our,
mean?
if I had to rate my kitty cat, I would rate her. I ain't gonna say 10 because it's mine. I'll say like a 8 and I'll only say 8 because sometimes I be being a little lazy and I know I can go harder, but it just be a mood thing. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Now, if we was being for real, I would rate myself a 10 if I'm like really in the mood and it's like the vibes are there and we going ham. Yeah.
There's a difference between performance and the kitty cat itself.
Oh, both. The performance.
The performance, so it's like, okay, you can move, you can do like whatever, yeah, you can noises, whatever. That's performance. How you move basically, but the actual substance of getting juicy moisture,
Right.
it's like the inside. So
Exactly.
some women have that without performance. So I'm saying now, like, which one were you rating? Were you rating
Both. That's why I said the
Okay.
lazy part. That's why I said it's 8. I already know that it's moist down there. So that's
Okay.
why when it comes to me, not having to do too much, it's still gonna do what it gotta do.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
When you say lazy, is it because you don't ride horses?
No, it's just that.
You don't ride.
Lazy as far as like.
You want
That can be a part of it too, but I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing that because I like to be on top and like looking at them. It's probably too much information, but I would say lazy as far as like how can I explain that? Like just not my best. Like not my best. Like just like halfway doing it. Like if that makes sense. Like just not giving my all. Like it's just, oh yeah, I'm about to get some dick. Okay, cool. Like, but not having to do too much. Like
All right. So we're gonna talk about other sizes. So does the size of his bank account matter?
I gotta start with me first. Okay.
And the size, we're gonna talk about other
I would
sizes.
say no. The size of his bank account doesn't matter as long as he has ambition and as long as he has goals. As long as he knows what he's gonna do with his life, he has a plan of action. Then it doesn't matter. As long as I see him constantly every day taking the steps he need to take towards his goals, then no, it doesn't matter because. What if the shoe was on the other foot, and I have a good job, and then now I don't have a good job, and now I'm looking for my partner to take care of me. I would want him to show me the same affection and treat me the same way how, I was treating him. Like, I would extend that love out, hoping that I would get the same in return.
And I had to second that as well. I don't
Come
know.
closer.
Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I haven't reached that stage in life where a lot of guys have money. Like it's never really gotten to that point. So I guess I can't really speak too much, but it would be nice if a guy just had a good job and had some goals and want to do something with his life. I don't really meet a lot of guys with a lot of money. So I don't know.
So if you don't mind me asking, where do you meet the specific guys that you have been talking to?
I don't really. I mean, I'm in the stage where I'm starting to mingle and talk to new guys, but most of the guys I've been talking to since I was little. So I ain't really branched out enough to like meet a lot of new people. But I'm still in the stage of doing that. But
I think that's the problem.
it's not a problem to me because I'm not looking for niggas.
What's your age? If you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26. I be coolin'. I like to stay to myself. I don't like everybody energy.
You know, a little history lesson. You know, black men make more money in DC than any other area, right? So if you go to the park, you'll see guys who have presidentials. I know men who own their own business. So there are a class of men who make a lot of money in DC. So you just gotta find them.
But I don't want nobody from DC.
Find something.
They might not even be from DC. This is one of them cities where people travel, come in and go.
I know I live here all my life.
So when you're saying from DC, he can be a transplant that just got here from New York, Chicago.
That could be true.
Yeah.
But I like people to gravitate towards me. I'm not looking for them.
Interesting.
Well, for me, as far as like size of the bank account, to be honest, like I do have my career. I don't really put a requirement on salary when it comes to dating because I feel like no matter how much you make, it's about how you budget and how you spend your money. Because there are people who have millions of dollars and could possibly be broke. So, but for me, like, I know, I have I'm taking care of myself. So at this age of, we're early 30s, I, would want a man that is stable like me and able to budget his money and, I don't want to say doesn't have a significant amount of debt because I have student loans. That it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, I grew up not struggling, and I want to be able to not do that for my future and be able to build wealth with my person. So, I don't put a salary number on it. But in this area where we live, it is like the most affluent, African American community. So you're gonna meet a lot of men who make 6 figures and stuff like that. So, what's that?
Not comments.
What? Oh yeah.
Yo, bro, what'd you think about that?
About what she just said?
Nah. What answer the question?
What was the question?
Does bank account matter?
Yes.
Bank account matters.
For you when dating.
When dating a girl?
Yes.
Absolutely, but only in the aspect that she should be able to cover her maintenance. You got to cover your maintenance, and that's just the minimum of being able to take care of what it takes for you to, survive and go for, And if you cover that, then you can sit down and figure out the rest. So that's what bank account matters.
What you think about it, bro?
Definitely. Depending on who you're choosing to date, have to be very strategic because, like he said, it's all about survival. So, like, certain women want certain things, especially at certain ages too. So we have to be aware of that. You can't run out of the numbers in your bank account for one lady when there's other ladies like Jasmine that said it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't really matter. She will work with you, there's temporarily, yes, and that's
short. It'll be short lived because if I'm doing, if I'm living my best life, and then over time you can't come with me and have fun and travel with me, then I'm gonna just be doing stuff by myself, and I'm gonna be like, you don't need to be in a relationship right now. You need to focus on what you need to focus on.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it matters as far as you picking whoever you're trying, whoever woman you're trying to choose, bro. If they're not helping you survive, because I know I don't want to keep saying survival, but like, yeah, it's all about surviving. So like, you gotta choose. It's a game of chess.
It should be an add-on.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm not about to go like crazy broke because she want to do this, she want to do that, and I can't afford.
But do you care about her bank account, bro?
Oh, do I care about her bank account?
Not your bank account.
That's a good question.
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to just stop for a second.
My fault.
Yeah, do you care about her bank account, Brody?
Do I care about her bank account?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have a certain salary requirement that the woman should make?
No, she just have to make something.
So that she can, hold her own.
Yes, as of right now. As of right now, it does matter. As of right now, literally. But in the future, I don't want it to matter. I would want her to just stay home.
That.
Yes.
Right, so
A king.
Yes,
Yes.
I want her to stay home and be able to focus on, cooking, taking care of the kids, and, doing woman things. So, yeah.
That's actually, you got the questions.
What he did.
What you gonna say? Say what?
I was just gonna say, like, for the other guys, like, do y'all believe in like stay-at-home wife, girlfriend, whatever y'all want to call it? Like, would y'all be cool with having someone and she wants to be a stay-at-home wife?
Yeah, but she would have to be raised as a stay-at-home wife. Like it wouldn't be like training camp. Like she would have to come from that background, you know, that was raised to stay at home, you know.
Who was being raised to stay at home?
There's a lot of women that were raised as feminine women to raise to take care of the household. Meaning
Cooking, cleaning.
like they were serving their brothers earlier life. You know, they were doing things in the house. You know, the mother already had them doing particular things, so they kind of raised to do it, as opposed to someone who never was raised and they just say, "I want to stay home."
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying.
A lot of Nigerian women are actually raised like that. Like my little cousin. Every time I'm at the house, she would just be like, "Are you hungry? Do you want to eat?" And she would go make the food for me, and she start to do that to any like male relative that's in the house, like her little brothers. And, yeah, she'll make the food for them and bring it to the table type shit.
You know what, even though like I think about my mom, like for me, my mom is like the epitome of the woman that I want to be. Because even though she was a nurse, and even though she worked, she still cooked, you know, for my family, for my dad, my brother. She still took care of the household, clean everything, sewing, fixing stuff. Like she's the epitome of like a homemaker, and that's the type of woman I want to become, and that's the type of woman I'm working on being now. Cooking, doing my meal preps, learning how to do stuff in the kitchen, but learning how to serve your man and cater to your man and submit to your man. I think that's really important. As a woman, and and as a future wife, if that's your goal, you know what I mean.
What do you think, Rolly? What do you think about stay home?
Oh, come on, bro.
You look like you wasn't up. Well, you wasn't feeling it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
For me, it's all that stuff is a little different. I think a little different when it comes to this standpoint. I feel as if a man, especially who's playing his role, is definitely going to ask this woman to not work, because there's so much life to live, and work is the epitome of slavery. So we want to continue to have more time with each other at that time. So yeah, I don't know why anybody want to work. I understand we got to pay bills, and that's unfortunately that's the reason. But with my opportunities, I definitely don't want to work. You know what I mean? Not like that. I work for myself, if anything. So she could work with me. You feel me? But that's the thing, though. I would like to know if you ladies were like for example, I know you have your own little thing going on with your fitness and stuff like that. Would you quit your whole fitness brand or whole job opportunity for what you want to build and stuff like that to be able to be I think I asked you this though. To be a wife or a partner for another person.
Now I'm not too sure what I said the last time we asked you this question, but but we're all evolving in the way that we think. You know what I mean? So as I think of that question, if my future man said,
No, baby, you ain't gotta go to work no more. I take care of you.
let me tell you something. I'll probably drop it if he's the man that's making enough to take care of a household and have future children, and he can handle all of that, and we are not struggling. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna cook and clean for you, baby. And do that role and find another purpose.
That's fine. What do you ladies think?
What you said? What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Go pop ask the question.
Would you quit your whole
Actually,
job?
Huh? I said actually I asked the question. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you told me to ask her.
Yeah, ask
Oh yeah. Would you stop your career, quit your job, to be a stay-at-home wife? If I'm like, I got everything. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'll pay all your bills and all that. Well, anything you want.
It's kind of complicated. I would say, yeah, I would, but I would still be focused on what I love to do, which is my YouTube channel and makeup. So as long I don't have to worry, that's a in-home job itself. So I can do all of that and still bring in money and do what I have to do. So I won't necessarily
He's telling you to quit that.
huh?
No, bring
So
in
it's just the
money.
job. The job. Okay.
None
Well
of
then,
that.
yeah, I will quit my job and
No,
just do
quit.
that.
No, quit everything. None of that. No
Oh,
YouTube
quit
channel. No,
Oh,
none
Oh,
of
quit!
that.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I
None
don't
of
know. We would have to really compromise because at the end of the day, like I worked so hard years prior before I'm meeting you to get to a point to where I'm at. So why would I give all of that up?
Why do you work hard?
To take care of myself,
And I'm like,
and
and I'm telling
which
you,
is going to
I'm telling-
impact my future.
And I'm telling you that I got that. I'm gonna take care of you.
That's so dang. That's just so hard to ask because all my life I've been taking care of myself. Well, other than my family, it's gonna be so hard for me to just be like, okay, I can trust you. It's gonna take some baby steps.
What about this, right? What if you was like, all right, cool, you're gonna be doing your YouTube channel and this and that, and I'm like, I gotta own like I'll take care of everything, and I gotta own like maybe like 50 to 75% of that.
I think that's beta itself, though.
That's beta. Why do you feel like that's beta, bro?
Why is it 50 or 40%? If we're married, right? Isn't it all of ours, right? So if I'm the head of the household and she's working, it brings it to the family, right? So it's not like we're married. What's 50% of her YouTube channel if it's all our money?
That's why she should just quit.
I would quit. I would quit my job and I would do what I have to do.
Okay, so
but
you
it would
quit the whole
still be.
YouTube channel.
It was no. See, when you said that, I couldn't.
No, you can't do any of that. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing.
None of that.
Nothing. Just be a mom and a wife.
Be a mom, wife. You cook.
That is definitely
you know
I didn't mean to say it like that because that's a blessing to be a mother and to be a wife. But then at the same time, it's just like when I look over the years of how the struggles I had to go through and everything I had to go through to get to a certain point, it's gonna be so hard.
Now you don't gotta struggle no more.
I know, but it's just like I don't even know how to
struggle.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna choose a struggle. I would definitely quit. I'm just so difficult, y'all.
That's good.
It's just so hard, like trusting someone to just fully take care of you when you're so used to taking care of yourself, if that makes sense. So I would definitely quit. But at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm gonna be like, oh, let me continue to make sure I got the skills I need just in case a motherfucker want to act crazy and not get back to business. So you just gotta stay tuned. You just gotta continue to love yourself and make sure you take care of yourself too. But I would definitely quit and I would trust. I would learn to trust.
Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
How long have you been single?
I've been single since 2018.
By choice or just because life has put you in this position?
I would say by choice, but only because it's people that come up to me on the daily. They want me to be, they want to do all that, but I'm not interested.
What is your relationship goals?
I would love to be married. I would love to be a wife. I want to get married. I want to be a loving wife. I want to submit to my husband.
What do you mean? You said you want to submit?
Yes, I want to do all of that. I'm such a feminine person. I want to do that, but it's still a part of me that's just like, I don't know. It's just, I've been through so much.
Well, your goal is very inspirational. A lot of people want to get married. I can't judge you. I'm not a judge, But what I can say is that I hope that you get that.
Thank you. Thank you. At least, even if marriage isn't the thing anymore, I just want to be in a nice, committed, and loving relationship. God is the head of the household.
What if he wants to be in an open relationship?
That's not happening.
Why not?
Because I don't like to share. That's just it. I don't like to share.
You're sharing with God, so why not share with another?
I don't like to share. I'm very traditional, like real traditional. We gonna go there.
So you talking about tradition?
Like I'm real, like husband, wife, kids, next generation, husband, wife, kids,
That
grandma,
so if
great auntie.
if you're very
Mhm.
generational, do you know that if I needed to like multiply, I would need more than one woman.
Yeah.
Because I could have 10 kids, like maybe in one day, if I had multiple women,
Well,
and I
see,
could do it in one day.
I know times has changed, but
Yeah,
I
and
just
that's
want my
because you were talking about generation.
I just want my one husband that's for me and for me only.
I like to challenge that. You said you're traditional. Currently, are you in the church?
No, I don't go to church.
Okay, so traditionally, when was the last time your father picked out your partner, vetted your boyfriend to be or your husband to be? Because that's actually tradition,
That's been a while. Well, traditionally, as far as what my family does.
Oh, tradition to
what my family does, right?
But not traditional in the sense.
Yeah, not all of that. No.
How about you, Destiny? Would you allow a man? Would you quit everything for a man?
No.
Can you speak in the mic, please?
Oh, excuse me. No.
Why not?
Because I'm about to be a lawyer, and I'm not doing that.
Well, you want to become a lawyer? Are you passionate about law and stuff like that?
Yes.
This girl's probably the most passionate person I know that's about law. If she don't become the greatest lawyer of all time, then I don't know.
What makes you want to become a lawyer?
I want to be a lawyer because I want to change the Constitution, and I want to help my people.
You want to be
That's fire.
criminal lawyer?
I want to be a solo practitioner. I want to do everything, but I want my main focus to start on the Constitution first.
So as soon as you pass that bar, you know what I mean? You remember me when I call you like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
I need some lawyering.
I got you.
I respect it. Much respect for that.
You're gonna help us sign some contracts, right?
I got you. Don't even worry about that.
What about you? What is your relationship goals?
My relationship goals, I want to get married as well. I want to be my parents. They was married for 13 years. They still friends to this day. They're the greatest relationship I've ever seen. No, it's not perfect. No, they're not together no more. But I want something like that. And if I can't have something like that, then I don't even want it. They're really friends. They've been friends since '93. So I want something like that.
Okay, sounds good. How about you, Opal?
Well, I definitely want to be married as well. My parents are married. They've been married for over 30 years. And
Y'all gave me such a hard time saying I was married. Realistically, every woman wants to be married. It's just times have changed now that we are just settling for whatever.
I'm not gonna settle.
So
I'm not settling either. As I get older and just kind of seeing how just the society is changing around us, even though I aspire to marry someone, I am okay if I don't marry a man and end up in a committed relationship. But at the end of the day, I do want to have children. So, and I'm not gonna be a single mother. I want to have my man with me.
But I see you ladies that y'all really want, marriage. I'm not knocking it. Are you willing and able to, maybe the man is so stupid he hasn't realized it in the time that he's been with you guys? Are you willing and able to go buy a ring for him, to go propose to him and be like, yeah, baby, I'm ready for marriage. What's taking you so long? What's up? I want to know. I want to go this side first.
Oh, he gonna stop.
Yeah, is that good?
You gotta make sure that shit on.
No,
Why not? You want marriage, right?
it's not that serious. I love myself. I love myself. I love my self-worth. I love my alone time. I love my space. I love men. They're great. But I don't love men more than myself. Like, having a man is cool, but it's not all that cracked up to be. Like, I think people size it a lot. Like,
I'm not knocking you. Just saying you want marriage with a man. That's what.
I do, but it's like, that's one in
You
a
want
million.
get the man the ring and
The
propose?
man of my dreams is rare. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it take me so long to find
But
him.
I'm saying if you do find him, he's so rare. You can't just go get him a ring.
No.
Actually, I mean,
Serious.
honestly, with me, it just depends on the type of relationship we have. But it would be on some. I would do some joking thing where I would probably get like a ring and just hint it to him, like, you need to propose to me. But I would never get on my knees and propose to my man. Like, no, I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table, and I've been watching proposal videos since I was a little girl. I need my proposal to be how I need it to be, and on one knee, with the right words coming out his mouth.
For me, like, I mean, yeah, marriage. I want marriage. Before I leave this earth, I want to be married. But truly, I just want companionship, because you can get married and shit fall apart.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck about marriage. I just want somebody that's going to ride with me, have my back, someone I can rely on, someone that's going to really, truly be my friend in the end. Like, it's
That's
not
true.
about all of that for me. Like, I just...
And that's
I don't
true,
care.
too.
Ladies, let me ask
Honestly.
you something. Let me ask you guys something. So if you had to choose, right, to be a single mother, you have to choose. No, I'm actually. You got to choose two. You either be a single mother, or you find the man that you love, and all of this stuff, marriage and all that, with no kids. What would you choose?
Be a single mother.
Be a single mother,
Why would you choose that?
because I want to know how it feels like to be a mother. That's a blessing.
Children are the future.
Okay. What about you, Opal?
If I would choose to be a single mother,
Yeah, if you could choose, like, you get the perfect guy, the man, and you guys are married and all that. You should choose him, or choose the marriage, marry the perfect guy for you, or just choose to be a single mother.
Marry the perfect guy with no
Don't
kids.
forget, I'm a single
With
mother.
no kids, yeah.
No kids.
Okay.
Marry the perfect guy with no kids,
Kids.
or be a single
Or
mother.
be a single mother.
It's
That's a good
never too
question.
single.
well, I did just say recently that I didn't want to be a single mother, but it is tough, because I did say I want children, but I'm not cut out to be a single mother. I would probably choose not probably, I'd rather choose the committed relationship and then travel the world.
Okay. Interesting.
Goku, I'd like to touch on something.
Yeah.
Recently, a study came out where sperm banks are running out of black male semen, right? They're running out, right? Because they can't keep up with supply, because a lot of women in their 30s and 40s are going to these banks to have children, put inside them. And do you think that changes anything? Because they're essentially making themselves single mothers. Do you think that messes up the family structure, or do you think that doesn't do anything? Like, what do you think about that? Just curious.
Like, I mean,
That's a good question.
that is a good question. That I'm thinking, when I think about that, I'm thinking of the kid.
Yeah.
Is that kid gonna be functional? That's all I'm thinking about. Because the natural way to bring a life to this world is a man and a woman sleeping together. So once you start tampering with that natural way, it's
But it's a thing.
Yeah.
There's not enough sperm to go.
and off of what they just said,
I think that's a good thing.
Running out.
knew someone that did that. She ended up getting twins.
Are you saying that not
Wait.
enough black males are going there giving their sperm?
Yeah, they're running out. So it's like this: black men are not giving their sperm. They're saying,
That's good. I think that's a good
I
thing.
think that's a good thing too.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So the women
Y'all
who
go
are
find y'all woman and give her the sperm.
So the women who are so the women who are going to the banks and essentially making themselves single mothers, you don't think that's a good thing? You think that's a good option, or
That's their choice. If they choose
that's a
to.
great choice, but for the family structure, is that a good option? Because the argument before was we need 2-parent households, we need a kid, we need these young boys or young girls to have a father figure, and essentially we're creating what we said we didn't want, right? And I want to add an additional point too. The type of men who actually give their semen are usually weaker men. So are we creating a dynamic where we have weaker DNA and we're creating weaker, because we're talking about the type of men at McDonald's are the ones who will go to banks.
That system already is already weak.
Yeah, but
It's
now
already
people-
weak. If you're
So yeah, that's why it's good that black men is not in there.
yeah.
You feel me? Keep us solid here.
Yeah, if you're
Keep us solid here. You know what I'm
It's-
saying?
it's already-
Let's have our own love and shit like that in the crib.
So in other words, those women should, instead of doing it that way, submit to a man and create a relationship the natural way.
Yeah, see, and that's why I don't even want to say too much about the topic because we got sensitive people and it's a sensitive topic.
I know, but it's a good topic.
It is a real, yeah, it is.
The world is changing, and we gotta get an idea of what's going on. What's the future gonna be?
and look, you guys actually you and Destiny just choose. Yeah, y'all said y'all would choose to be a single mother. So
but you ain't add all of that.
I'm saying
you ain't put all of that in.
I'm not saying I
thinking
put
like,
all of that, but I'm just saying, just think about that now. If it's like, I'm not saying you guys will never find the love of your life, but that's why they make things like that, because women don't find like the right guy or the It's like exactly. So women are more
I do wouldn't think that. She was in her mid-30s and she felt that she wasn't gonna meet a man, and so she went to a sperm bank and she willingly, became a single mother. And I mean, she's doing great at it. Her daughter's very beautiful. But I'm not cut out for that. But I'm not lying. I'm gonna be honest. There was a point, like over the past couple of years, that I thought, like, as I get older, freezing your eggs as a woman, that's very expensive. And so I've thought about it. It has crossed my mind, like, if I don't meet my forever person, but I still want to create little mini-me's, I may have to look into that. But that too is still also expensive. So it's just easier to just get a Super Saiyan and just be like, let me tell you something. Let's make some Super Saiyan babies, because the Saiyan race is a dying race, people.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And I'm a Saiyan. I just want to let y'all know that.
Let's go. Let's go.
What about the alternative, right? The white middle class, they're doing something a little different, where they're doing contracts with friends, right? So like a white woman and a white male friend, they will do a contract where I have no mate, you have no mate, we both want children, right?
Wait, can you?
Go ahead. Yeah, so
You
so-
said they're doing contracts with friends.
okay, so initially I was talking about how African American women are going to sperm banks, right? And doing that process. Well, middle class whites, their process is to find friendship, right? So like if I'm white, you're white, and we're both friends but not non-sexual, right? And we both admit that the dating market and the marriage market is something that's hard. We're getting older in age. What we will do is we'll write out a contract and say, hey, we're gonna have children together. You'll be the mother, I'll be the dad. We're friends, and we'll have private relationships outside. But this child is us together, and we'll raise it together. What do you think about that?
I mean, isn't that what people do already? They be friends and they be fucking and they be having kids. I mean, I don't see what the difference is. Like,
Yeah, you're right. They just gotta
That's on some baby mama, baby daddy type shit. That's what.
You're right, but this is minus the emotions. Because since we're not sexually attracted to each other, right, and we're not actually having sex, there's no emotions attached. Because I'm your friend, complete friend, not baby, not friends with benefits. I'm your. Let's say you're a former.
This is like a one-time thing only. We just trying to get pregnant. We just.
No. Like let's say me and you are besties, right? We don't have any sexual chemistry.
Male
right?
or female?
Male, female.
Okay.
We have no sexual chemistry. We don't like each other sexually, but you cool as hell, I'm cool as hell. We're both hitting that point of 30, almost 40, right? And we want children, but we can't find partners, right? So we say, hey, you know what? Let's draft this contract where we parent together. We're gonna have a child, right? We're not gonna have sex, but we're gonna do it take sperm, put it in you, whatever, right? And we can still have relationships on the side, right? But we're parenting together because it's like a friendship bond. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what white middle class people are doing. And I'm interested to know, what do you think?
That, to be honest, I don't see any problem with that. Because at least if y'all best friends and y'all, y'all probably could be good co-parents. And then you're probably just going to have to explain to the kid when you grow up, all right, just want to let you know, your daddy and me, we friends. We ain't have you naturally, But I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, as we get older and times are changing, society's changing, the definition of a relationship is changing. What we think is traditional, it's almost seems like it's a dying idea, because there's new ways of having children and having, successful relationships. It's just, you just got to pick what you want and make it work for you.
I agree.
I agree with that. It's just the part of the unnatural way that I disagree.
Yo, shout out to my brother from another Phoenix Sound, man. Who just donated $5.
$5. Shout out to Phoenix Sound, man. But it's just that part. Yeah, come on. Like, you can't skip the steps. It's like you want to look like this, but not work out. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Goku, you'll want to have sex with your friend to have the baby.
Yes.
Honestly, if I had I don't think I could do that unless I am sexually attracted to you. But let's say like he's if he can be emotionally unavailable, that's cool. As long as I'm sexually attracted to you, we can make this baby.
Damn. So he could be whoa, say that again. Maybe I'm tripping. Go ahead, say that again.
He can be emotionally unavailable, but as long as I'm sexually attracted to you, we can make this baby.
But do you know, emotionally unavailable man, it's gonna be hard for him to raise the baby because he's emotionally unavailable?
That's what that contract is for. So he can try me if he wants to. But that's why we have a contract.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna be
if
there.
If he agreed to it, it's a contract. If we both, it's a contract.
Okay.
And more than likely, I won't be the one to even bring this up. So if he's the one to bring this shit up to me, I'll be like, okay, if I was in that headspace. But
Let me give you an example, right? If I work at McDonald's, right, I'm gonna sign a contract saying I work for them, right? Mm-hmm. But I can be in that front register emotionally unavailable, meaning I work for McDonald's, but I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you're contractually, yes, we're together, but if I'm emotionally unavailable, then I'm just at work high all day. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you're not really benefiting because he's emotionally unavailable. You understand what emotionally unavailable means?
Well, there's people that like, let me see, how can I say it? Like, there's people or couples that have kids together, and a partner could, become emotionally unavailable, but they're still a good parent. You can still be a good parent.
What's your definition of emotional unavailable?
What you just said. I mean, it speaks for itself. You're emotionally unavailable.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
But I feel like you can still do that and be a good parent. I know a lot of F niggas, but they're good parents too.
So emotionally unavailable to you, but not emotionally unavailable to the child.
Yes.
Okay, now that's clarity. Understood.
Yes.
So the guy who stole you some money, like, get out of here, man. Let me get my son. And then
yeah, like we can do that.
Got you.
And
I might sign that contract with you.
If I was in that headspace, but I ain't gonna do all that. I want to do it the natural way.
Yeah, I think the natural way will always beat all of that shit, no matter what. Whether even, I'm not saying I agree with a deadbeat dad, but it's like there's something about how the Most High made things. It's like you find a woman that's attractive, and you have sex with her, you bust her shit, and then boom, she has a kid. That's how it's supposed to be. It's kind of like when you're thinking about natural foods, right? It's supposed to grow like fruits and shit. It's supposed to grow on tree. So like on a tree type shit. You're supposed to put the seed in the fucking on the soil. You fucking grow the shit. So it's like that's why they say processed food is unhealthy. So it's like when you're doing it, when you're manipulating that whole process, it to me it sounds scary. It
The
sounds
world that we're getting into, buddy. That AI world is gonna change things.
Oh, man.
So
That
it's
what?
over. The AI world, artificial
Oh
intelligence.
yeah,
It's gonna change
I
things, so
heard about
I should
that.
ask my question from the other night.
It's only inevitable, bro. So we just gotta, procreate more.
Yes.
yes, we can't fall for these things,
More Super Saiyans.
we can't fall for these things.
I want
Yeah, I was
to.
about to
If
say,
we're
bro.
healthy.
I want to take a role from Goku.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I like talking to her because she be asking questions.
Yeah.
What if a man's on his purpose, right? And he is not only emotional and available, but sometimes he's not even present, but he finances everything. Because he's on his purpose, he's on his grind. He got to take care of a lot, right? But he
You sound
makes
like a rapper. We can still do it.
okay.
That sound like you sound like you sound like Future.
So just make sure the check clears and you gonna handle everything.
If we have that contract, yes.
Okay.
Financial stability, man.
As long as I'm not out here struggling, doing everything by myself, which I know I'm not, because I have my family, and great friends. But other than that, like if and at the end of the day, what you do today will definitely come to light in the future. Your child will know the type of person you
Oh,
are.
you gonna snitch? I'm gonna give you the money. You still gonna snitch?
I don't need the snitch. It's how you come off. Kids are smart. Kids are smart. They see what's going on in their households.
But if I give you the money, I'm expecting you to say your daddy the greatest, and your daddy bought you this.
I won't be saying any of that. I'll just be getting the money. And then if you want to be absent in the child's life, thank you for the money. I'll be like, oh, your daddy just sent you some money. Let's go to so and such. But then I'll be there with you while we go to so and such because you choose to be absent as a father. You can still have those FaceTime. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do my part, basically. I'm going to still be a good person, a loving person, playing my role, still getting my blessings.
And you're gonna be like, your daddy bought you these shoes. You're gonna show the shoes.
If you bought him the shoes, yeah.
Okay. Well, if I'm financing it, I bought him the shoes, right? Because you took the money and bought the shoes, right?
Yeah, but I can have my own money and still get some shoes too, I ain't gonna be like, yo, daddy, every single thing. I ain't about to do all that. You could say that yourself if you was around.
What if I throw an extra bonus? Like, hey, here's a couple extra thousand this month. Go ahead and say your daddy did it all.
No, that's because you want me to keep saying yo daddy, and I ain't about to keep saying yo daddy. I'm gonna be like, oh, your daddy gave you some money to do this, but me and you, we're gonna have a mommy and daughter date, so she can always remember. I'm gonna follow that yo daddy with mommy and me.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask ladies this, right? Because when we think about generation, right, or having kids, remember I just said we want to do it the natural way so that the kid could be functionally healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's why.
That's the fun way.
Yeah, that's the fun way, right? And also, I feel like that's why there's something called an attract. That's why I feel like attraction is healthy too, because like you guys were saying, size matter, or like do you guys believe a muscular body also matter too, right? Like not a nice body, it don't have to be muscular. A nice attractive body matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I feel like that's the healthy way because most likely the chances of the kid coming out to be attractive, functional, all that
All that matters.
All right, so
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely. If you on drugs every single day and you just your brain is somewhere else and you put that in me and then I'm all egged up with your but then you doing something that's not benefiting to your mind, your body and your soul, I'ma feel like my child is going to be dysfunctional. Not like that, but I want a healthy baby. Like, you know?
I was just thinking
I
about
want a healthy baby.
like physical health is very important, not just the aesthetics, but like, you know, there are people who are aesthetically look good and probably have high blood pressure or, you know, whatever. They're not really taking care of their bodies. I mostly think about like what are you putting into your body, just thinking more about like genetics and stuff like that. That's what I think about, and as well as, you know, what are you feeding your mind and your soul. But yeah.
so I'm gonna ask this, right? Would you choose like a guy that has all these attractiveness, you know, even a nice size,
But he's
but he's broke,
broke.
and you have another guy that's the total opposite, but he'll settle you financially. He'll take care of everything for you financially.
And his ding dong is
I'm like, yeah, where you get
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it? 'Cause
yeah,
the
that's-
second one
yeah.
sound good.
Yeah.
Does it tiny?
all right. So I choose the ding ding or the non ding.
Yeah,
ding.
but he's gonna take care of you, whatever, all your goals, like, you know, business you're trying to achieve, all that stuff.
You know, usually the broke niggas, they usually have good dick, but that's because they always need a place to stay. So they gonna give you all of that because they need somewhere to stay. So I would probably go with the
second one?
Yeah, the one with the little ding dong, but financially, if I had to choose.
Okay.
Cause it be the ones with the good D sometimes that be broke as hell, don't got no goals, don't know what they doing with their lives. They just know how to give good D because that's all they've been doing.
You have to choose. That's the truth, you know. Because the guy who does both, he's like 0.00001%, you know. So you kind of have to choose. You know. I remember when I was broke, I was giving out good D. As soon as I got some money, started rationing it out. Y'all don't gotta do nothing. You know, that's just what it is. Like when you have no housing, oh man, you're gonna crank something. You got to. It's cold outside. You got no housing. You know, they don't get no public assistance to the brothers. So brother brother can't get in that line and get housing. So he's slanging the best thing on the market. You know, moment you get nice and you comfy, if I give you 2 strokes, I'm gonna sleep. You know.
So you're
But if you're getting that money, you can
I think
have a little ding dong, do 2
So
strokes
now-
and go to sleep
I
because
think-
you know,
I
yeah.
think that you won't be able to be demasculated if you stay at a woman's house with the unfortunate finances of being broke and want to stay there and not give her good dick. She gonna say something to you about it and you're gonna feel demasculated.
Yeah, that's why every guy does it. They're gonna stroke them. The guys who don't, they're homeless. You know.
But like, remember we was talking about having functional babies. So like, if you pick that, you know, so you don't care about the baby being functional.
No, I would pick the one that
You said you picked the one.
financially one.
Yeah, the financially one. Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
you
saying.
said the good looks and everything,
He got-
but he
but
just got the small, yeah.
No. I don't think you understand my question.
Yeah, what was
This
it?
man is not functional at all, but he has the money to settle you. But the other guy's functional, attractive and all that, but he's broke.
Which one would you choose? Cause that's
I mean, I'm a man. It don't matter
if
for
it
me.
was a female.
Yeah, if it was a female,
If
that's
it
what I'm
was a
saying.
female,
I am a
'cause you
man.
giving me these hard questions. I
Hey,
ain't
Joker,
never.
Define functional. Help out by defining functional.
I would ask the same thing. Bro.
I'm saying
can't
okay.
stand up.
Like,
I
Can't walk.
like you
okay, my
stuttering,
fault.
but you can't talk. Like,
Can't get out of
I'm
bed.
confused.
What the nigga do?
He can't satisfy you like sexually.
Hold on.
And you saying he's not functional? Bedroom.
Oh, it's stupid, son.
My fault.
I'm super confused now.
I'm saying he's not. I said like a guy that's not attractive, that you don't find attractive, but he has money.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy, he's attractive. He's the perfect guy for you,
But he's just broke.
He's just broke. So
We would have to get his mindset together. We would have to declutter some stuff. We got to see what his headspace at. Like, what's stopping you from what blockages do you have? But I can't raise no grown ass man. I can't be doing all of that. I can barely, sometimes my anxiety be all over the place. So I'd probably be single. I'm doing me right now by myself good. So if I had to choose, I'd probably choose neither one of them.
I want to pick something from Broly Gaines said. Most people who are broke, right, actually have jobs, right? So when we say broke, we're not saying a guy who doesn't have a job, because most people who have jobs are broke, So it's not that he's not working, it's just that
Not like no $0.
yeah, he just can't get over the hump. Like, I'll give you an example, right? I used to work for the post office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons I got out is because I realized they were never going to give any raises, right? I got in late in the post office. So I was going to be stuck at an hourly rate for the rest of my life while the cost of living goes up, right? So eventually there's no way for me to do nothing but go broke, right? So that's what he did. Would you stay with a guy who has no upside? Like, my job is paying $15 an hour. It's never going to go up. Never. Nothing. 40 hours, $15 an hour is never going up. How do you feel about that? Plus, you got the benefits because it's post office.
I will still choose to stay single.
See, y'all fellas, it's getting harder, man.
I mean, if he's able to change his mindset, that lack mindset, because that's what it sounds like you just described. It's a lack of mindset. It's like he's not fit. It's something that's just not, clicking in his mind. So it's just like he's on survival mode. We got to get him out of that mindset into fucking Goku mode. The fuck?
Hold on a second.
Hold on, I'm like,
question then, right? Since it's $15 an hour, right? In order for him to get out that mindset, right? Let's say your boyfriend, you say, hey, you know what?
I'll have to motivate him.
You say, hey, I'm gonna motivate you. You making $15 an hour. You're stuck. You're capped out. But in order for him to transition to who he needs to be, you might have to hold it down for 2 months for him to go get that certification to upgrade. Can you hold it down for 2 months?
Absolutely.
2 months? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yo, real talk, nigga making $15 an hour should not be in no relationship.
That's a fact.
If you don't have a savings, you don't need to be in no damn relationship.
I was just gonna say.
I mean, we can't say that, man.
I mean,
we
that's
can't
true.
say that, honestly.
That's true.
We can't say that because we don't know if the relationship could actually help him. Listen, you know what's more valuable than money?
That's why I said mindset.
Time and relationships. I will say this again. 2 things that's more valuable than money: time and relationships. Who are you around? And I'm not just talking about the girl you're with. Like, who are you around? These are the people that's gonna determine like your future. Like, yo, if I'm around people that could help me think properly and make money, help me think of how to make money, then yeah, my time is more valuable, man. And yeah, that's it right there.
And you can see people, like, how people move and like how they are just based off the people that they hang around them. If I did choose that guy and he's coming home and he's just sitting down on the couch because he's tired, then we're going to have to switch some things up. Like, you got to get remotivated to, get it.
So what are the things do you like in a man?
Can I use the restroom real quick, bro? Like,
Okay.
After you.
I was trying to get it. I was like, okay.
I was just gonna say that.
What are the things you like?
Well, I was just gonna say this. Somebody's got to work at the post office, okay? and what if the guy or woman loves working at the post office? And that's what they love. You should support what they love.
We actually don't have to work at the post office to get the AIs now to do that.
Well, then that's good. Somebody's going to be working at the post office if it's the AIs. What you about to say, please?
No, I'm glad I got out, though. I saw it coming. Because what was keeping the post office alive was they had a contract with Amazon on Sundays, and they had the Netflix DVDs. Remember those Netflix DVD mail joints that you mailed in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when that ended though, I was like, oh, they gonna be in trouble because Netflix started streaming. Yeah, AI's gonna take over. Everybody's in trouble.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I want to say. Somebody's got to work at the post office. If it's the people or the AIs. But what was the question?
What are the things you like in a guy? What are the things?
Okay. Non-physical things would be number one, has a relationship with God. That is the most important.
No.
What?
You walking down the street.
What do you mean?
You walking down the street. And you get a guy's number type shit. Why did you give him your number type shit?
Thank you, bro.
Right?
Oh gosh. So we're not talking about the personality. We're talking about looks. Okay. Okay, Broly. All right. And if I'm walking down the
It's still
street and I
personality.
see a nice smile.
You still gotta save the thing to book you.
Uh,
I said it's still personality. He's right.
yeah,
Now,
because that's important.
The initial thing at first isn't your personality.
I know, but after you book her, he still got.
Come close to the mic,
That's
bro.
true. Yeah.
No, I mean, I think it's all together. You're right. It is looks, but I think it's personality.
You can't know initially if he's the man of God or all these things.
None of that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
for the initial step, what is that attraction? What are you attracted to?
I'm sorry. I was gonna sing
I
a
like
song, Big Butts, and I came out loud.
Yeah, no, but you've been stalling for too long, though.
That's my point. I just had to make sure I needed to know that the vibe was there.
No, we did.
Okay, so if I'm out, I'm just thinking like if I'm ever out in the town,
Broly's unholy. That actually rhymes. Somebody said Broly's unholy.
I cannot. So if I'm out and for when I think about guys that I do find attractive when I'm out, it really it's kind of relative because I don't really think about height as long as a guy is taller than me, which is really easy. I'm only 5'3.5", so that's easy to achieve.
Let's go shorty.
Yeah.
Kind of short,
Yeah.
shorty.
Yeah.
Short.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The biggest thing for me is a smile.
I was just getting ready to say that. That's the number one.
I love a man with a nice smile, and I look at teeth.
Teeth are important
because if you don't floss, I'm going to see that plaque build up. Now I won't say anything. I'll be like, okay, all right, I'll see you later. But that plaque build up, it's important to floss.
You should tell them. You should. I think it's very important too. Sometimes sometimes it's important to be honest. Not sometimes, all the time.
But when you approach him the first time?
If honestly, when I look at you, it's disturbing, and because of that type of stuff, you know what I mean. And
that's why I'm happy these masks
like,
came on.
because some people don't know. Some people don't take care of themselves. They probably don't have the right dentist. You know what I mean? So you can help a person out by letting them know.
I mean, okay, so let me tell you something, Broly. If I go out in these streets and I was honest with these men and if it backfires on me, I'm coming to you, okay?
Yeah, honestly,
I'm coming to you.
You should be honest, man.
Okay.
And he should be honest with you too.
I would want a man to be honest with me.
You don't want to walk around with plaque all over your
I know.
shit, right?
You need to tell me if I got a booger in my nose. You gotta tell me if I got something in my teeth. I'll let people know.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Yeah. So I pay attention to the teeth. A nice smile is really, really important. You're not gonna really smell a dude like that unless you're really close. So that I wouldn't say that that's one of the first things. But smile, how they I'm talking about looks. I mean, it's like for me, it's just relative. It's just how all the facial features come together in a nice, beautiful, delicate way, But I like all men. I like men of all colors, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, caramel. I love them all.
Let's go.
You know, I don't discriminate. White chocolate would be a Latino man, a white man, Italian man. I mean, I like all men. I think, you know, they're beautiful, especially if you have a nice smile. And then if you have a dimple, that's extra points for you.
Let's go.
Goku got temples. Ooh, Goku.
I don't have dimples.
Dimple guy.
I don't have dimples.
It's
But-
okay. You still got a nice smile. That's what
Thank you.
matters.
Oh, thank you. What about you over there?
You said looks. We were talking
Well,
about
yeah,
looks.
What kind of guys are you attracted to?
Yeah. What is it about a guy that you find attractive? About guy?
Definitely their smile. That's actually the number one thing that's big. That basically helps make the right decisions after that. Because if you're not brushing your teeth, then that just shows me right there you're not responsible. If your teeth, yeah. So, and I could easily, after, I just know the type of person you, not only gonna say I'm a judgeable by his cover, but if you're not doing the basics, it's just like.
What, Miss? I like big P's. What if you got crazy sweatpants on and his smile is crazy, but you see something moving like an elephant trunk? Miss, I love the P's. Remember you said you love the P's, the big P's, but you see it moving. It's moving in there.
While
Are you
it's
gonna
soft.
say? Are you gonna say? While it's soft, right?
While it's soft.
Looks like Michael Jackson on a moonwalk inside there. What you gonna do? You gonna say, "Oh, your smile"? Or you gonna say, "Hey, daddy"? What you gonna say?
I'm just gonna say hello. Honestly, I'm really shy. I'm never the first one to like make a move because I'm like shy.
No, but he makes a move to you, right? Your teeth is not right.
Oh no, then no.
Okay.
That's not all that matters at all. Like that doesn't matter. Like 100%.
Beginning of the conversation.
Yeah, I would say, you know, I like size, but it's not all that matters. Like, I love to be, you know, I love to have good sex. Like, but it's not that, you know, when I first come in contact with a guy, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the person that you are because you're not going to get my body unless I feel like you're a good person. I'm not about to waste my body on somebody who's a shitty ass person. I don't care how big your thing is. Like,
I set you up, and I'm gonna tell you how I set you up, right?
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
now you got the guy with the gray teeth, smile crazy, gray sweatpants. You see a little birdie.
It still
Word.
depends on the type of
No,
person
no.
that they are.
I know, but he's coming up to you. He's coming up to you, right? Great smile, great personality. But through his gray sweatpants, you see the little thing. And you can tell it's erect, and it's just a little birdie, a little birdie finger. Right? He said all the right things, and he's single. He's everything else now.
I'm gonna take you to the moon, baby.
I want to take you out.
Take you
What's
out.
going on? What
You
we doing?
said it's like this?
But the
It's
sm-
doing it?
But the smile is
Just
great.
smiling,
Smile is
smiling.
great. It's fire.
And his little
Conversation.
like doing this
No,
through
but
the
I'm saying through the
shorts.
gray sweatpants, you
It's
see
just
the little,
this.
you
The
see the little
imprint
prick.
is just this.
Fully erect.
I would honestly I probably would give him I wouldn't have sex with him. But
why would you
said, hold up. You said it's not about
I wouldn't
sex.
have sex.
You just said it's not about the body yet. Now you're saying you wouldn't have sex with him. You said it wasn't about the body yet. It had nothing to do with sex. He had to earn the body. Right?
Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't do
Wait,
it.
wait,
It just depends on the type of person he is. But since he got a nice smile, that smile saved his ass. So I'll still
Go out with him.
go out with him to eat. Maybe we can be good friends.
See, now you gotta tell the man, hey, I just wanna. No, now we're gonna be honest. So would you be honest with the man? Be like, look, I think you have a nice smile, and but your ding ding is not ding a ling for me, and we should be friends. So would you be honest and say that? Because we talked about
No,
honesty.
because I don't like to hurt people's
But
feelings.
you still gonna make him pay for the date? Since you're not gonna, if you're friends, you might want to split it.
But we're not friends yet. We're getting to know each other.
Yeah, but if there's no opportunity for him to become a potential partner, right? Why should he cover that? Since
We
you
gotta
guys,
see what both our intentions
I got
are.
a question for y'all. Ladies. 'Cause
We gotta see what. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
This actually is something that happens in life a lot.
Are we on? Okay.
I have a question for you, both you ladies, and I see that this happens in life a lot. Some ladies go and they get surgery and stuff like that. So all these little nigga dicks, whatever. What if they could get surgery?
It exists.
I'm just
I
saying.
heard.
I'm just saying. Would you be down? Would you be down with still fucking with the dude if he had surgery on his penis?
Honestly, I would be scared for him. I would be scared as shit for him. Like, how it's a part of your body that can't be really tampered with. Like, I would be scared for him. Like, will he be able to have babies? Like, it'll be so many questions.
That's not
Like,
my question. Though. Would you fuck with him though?
No, probably not. Honestly, we would need it would have to be something on for some years now. I'm the type of person I like to see how things are before giving it a try. So I would have to see. All my friends gotta be telling me about it, like, oh, you know, he got the little so and such too. Yeah, he be digging. Then I'll be like, okay, well, let me try it out.
3,000.
Yeah, he got the Dick 3000 surgery. I'd be like, oh shit, how is it going? Like, then I'll be like, okay, like.
So basically the man is honestly.
It can't be no.
Yo, ladies
crazy
out here
ass
getting ladies is getting surgeries, right, to make their body look the way that they
So
man
are
wants. So what
are
if a man
men
do the
gonna
same
be?
thing?
Are men gonna be honest and be like,
Hey, yo, baby, I got that D
That
Ding-a-ling
3,000.
3,000. So
You gonna know when
but
it go
because
from
like
to like it's just gonna be mid throughout the way.
How
It's
do
just
you
gonna.
know?
This shit
Have you
vibrating
seen
and all
that?
that. This shit vibrating and all
we
that.
don't know
I
what
don't
it looks like.
know.
This
And
shit
let me
might
tell you
vibrate
something.
and all
If
that.
it is a good surgeon, then you wouldn't know anyways. And you don't even have to say
How
nothing.
are they even going to do? They do that right now? They doing that?
I mean these questions that you're asking, right? I ask the same when a woman gets surgery.
But they're doing that with the.
Yeah.
And how are they
I'm
doing
not
that?
gonna
Is it a like? Are they? Because when it comes to surgery, women can have it many ways. They can transfer fat into when they get BBLs, they can either transfer fat, or they can have the implants. So how are they able to do that with that? Because it's just like
It's implants.
is what?
It's implants.
Then no, I wouldn't be down with it.
Okay, so next question. You use sex toys?
I do.
Okay. Do you know there's a sex toy to help extend a man's size?
Really?
Yeah. So if he proposed that, hey, I know I'm a worm, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's extender. I know I'm a worm, but I got this extender. Right? I put it on. I still could feel you. You're gonna feel great. And he says this should cover. Y'all girls should know this because y'all got all the tools.
I didn't know they had no
It's a ding-a-ling enlargement surgery.
No, we're not talking about surgery. We're talking
not
about,
talking about
it's
ding-a-lings
literal.
anymore?
No. We're talking about an extender.
And you connect
It's like a
it to
clip.
your.
Yeah, it's an extender. Yeah, and you feel it, right? And if you present that to you and say, listen, I got everything else you want. Yeah, she's wild, right? I got everything else you want. I got the money. I got the smile you like, and I got this extender. And every time we're about to have sex, all I got to do is put this extender on, because all it is hovering over your what's in there, right? And you might even like it better than a real one because they have some extendos that could spin and the tip. So what you doing? You dating him? He figured it out. He got the cheat code ready for you, baby.
The extender, and what you got? You just put it on. It sounds fun. I probably would play.
It's just how y'all use pads. It's literally.
I don't see the dildos and all that. I've never been really a fan of all that because it don't.
I asked you to use toys. I already set you up.
Yeah, but I don't use those type of toys. Yeah, I don't use those type of. I don't use the dildos and all that other stuff. I'll use like a vibrator.
Okay, so.
But the extendo sounds fun. I'll probably give it a try, but then afterwards I'll be like, what the fuck? Okay, at least you tried it out, Jazz. The fuck?
What feels better, a man or a vibrator?
Huh?
What feels better, a man or the vibrator?
Amen.
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 So, ladies, what's your biggest turn off in a man?
I gotta think about that one.
Yeah,
Like what? Just overall?
like what turns you off?
I know one.
Besides small penises.
I know, right?
Honestly, so in personality for me, like a man that is quick to anger, that's a turn off.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Because then that shows me you know how to control your emotions. Self-control is very important.
Why?
Because I don't want all that. I already do enough working on my energy and myself. I understand. Well, I can't say I understand the struggle of being a black man because I'm not a black man, but I understand that it's hard out here. So y'all do anger easily, but it just can't. You can't dwell on it. Like you can't like make that your day. Like I'm gonna need some positivity. Like I don't know how to really say it. Like I don't know how to really like say what I want to say. Like
What did you ask again, bro?
she said, turn off.
She said a man that can't control his
Like
emotions.
something that's like you get angry over something small that you can have some control over. Like I don't like that.
Okay.
Because then I feel like, oh, you're getting angry. You're kind of rubbing that off on me the wrong way. And so now, you know, I'm just real big on energy.
Does that mean that you don't get angry at anything that small?
So if I'm real quick on, okay, knowing that I'm angry and being like, oh, I feel like this because, and I'll tell you real quick why I'm upset or why I'm angry.
No, but that's not answering my question.
You're still angry.
Are you?
Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind you
small things?
getting, huh?
Do you get angry at small things sometimes? Can I give you an example?
Oh, you know what? I can't say this. I was go ahead.
Like him being angry, and now you're angry because he's angry. That could be a small thing.
No, I'm saying like, let's say he gets angry, right? And now instead of,
Like, you don't even know why.
let's say he gets angry.
Nigga, fuck out of here, man. I'm angry too.
See, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to.
That's never happened to you.
So it has happened to me before, but now with the person I am today, me being the age that I am today, I would know to be like, okay, he's angry. He's probably coming at me a certain way, but that's because he's going through this right now. I would put myself in that person's shoes, but I would still be loving towards them. Now, if they're being disrespectful to me and doing all this other stuff, then that's another thing. But at the end of the day, I'm still the type of person to be like, okay, you have a reason. I'm gonna give that person some space. I'm not gonna just get angry right away unless you're like giving me a reason to, and like you're rubbing off me the wrong way, and like you ruining my whole fucking day because you angry about something. You don't know how to take those steps to, you know, woosah, if that makes sense.
I definitely could understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, because it's some people that get angry and then they'll be angry and then like they angry, so now they want everybody else to be angry with them. And yeah.
See, for me, like just naturally, I really rarely get angry. It takes a lot for me to get angered. So when I think of someone who's gonna be my partner, you know, someone if he is quick to anger, that would turn me off because I feel like you should have more control over your emotions, because sometimes when if you snap, you can do things, you can hurt other people physically, emotionally with the things that you say, because you know what comes out your mouth is very powerful. So you know, I do pay attention to that.
I think we shouldn't demonize people for feeling an emotion.
No, I'm not.
No, but you gotta know how to control it. You gotta know how to control that emotion. You gotta know how to take the steps to not be angry throughout the entire day and just.
Do you
How
know
can
that?
you not be angry if you're angry?
But watch this. Do you know that sometimes people are upset at the way that the system that's implemented for them to live in, so they do other things to help themselves get in a better position because of that, like anger of how the things is, like people being poor. I see people being poor. I hate that. I don't like that. So I'm gonna do something else to not be poor. like you can actually
Channel that energy.
channel that emotion,
Yeah.
and like that's why I'm just saying it's
I think it is
It's an
important to
emotion.
feel. It is important to feel your emotions. I'm all about feeling your emotions.
it's how you channel it, because you're
It-
gonna
it
get
is
angry
definitely how you
anytime, any day, any way, any shape or form.
So maybe I
Happens.
should
What's wrong
just
with
say
that?
that I guess maybe when I think about turnoffs, with the quick to anger part, maybe I'm more so thinking if it's quick to anger and they like smash something, or they're quick to
The
like hurt
response.
something.
Okay.
So maybe
I
I
can
should
respect that.
elaborate on that, because I've experienced stuff in my past, in my dating relationship where it was not healthy.
Right, and that's why I could relate to you when you say anger quickly, because
So you
I don't got time for
so
none
you
of
ladies
that.
mean respond to anger, because you
The
can't
way
like
they respond,
because you can't you can't like stop yourself from being angry. If you're angry, you have to actually be okay with you being angry, but it's actually how you respond to your anger.
Yeah. It's and that it's a natural human emotion.
Yeah.
So and I can't take away that feeling from someone with a man feeling that way.
It's just energy.
Are you
Energy, emotion.
are you two okay with a guy who needs to leave the room? When it gets up, he can go outside a little bit.
Absolutely, I'd rather him do that than being extra, all doing all that in my face. If that's his way of cooling off, I'd rather you do that, because I'm real quick with the mouth, and so it won't lead to nothing
That would make
else.
sense.
It won't. So that way, it won't lead to nothing else. I feel like okay, and sometimes it's a miscommunication, because people don't know how a
You just-
person is feeling.
You
Sometimes
just said you're real quick with the mouth.
Define what.
So that actually shows that your self control too is not really. You said you're really quick with the mouth.
I am, but see, I'm only like that. So as far as like knowing that it's okay to feel angry, like I said earlier, I won't get upset immediately, because it's okay. I know the person is angry. It's cool. But it would be better for you to walk off, or I would probably even do it too. I would probably just leave. What I'm known for is actually going in my own space, or maybe going in another room and just doing what I need to do. And then I would expect the person, when they are done cooling off, to be like, okay, tell me why they was upset, or like, just be cool. Like, but if you're not going to, if you want to start something, then I ain't trying to do
Please
that.
define quick with the mouth, please.
Quick with the mouth.
That's what I want to define.
Yeah, if you're quick with the mouth,
Hold on, let us define what it is. Let us define it. What's quick with the mouth? What's quick with the mouth?
I mean, what do you think it is?
Because when DC girls say quick with the mouth, right? They usually mean I'm going to say something that's gonna stink, right?
That's gonna trigger you.
And it's gonna be personal and something that he shared with you that's off limits, and you utilize it.
I'm
to
not
make
that
it.
type of person.
So quick with the mouth doesn't mean you're gonna utilize
You
something.
gonna curse him out real quick.
Yeah.
Let him know about himself real quick.
Yeah, in a nice, sexy, feminine way. That way he can always come back and then fuck me. Yeah.
Okay. You just
You're
want
like, oh, you
you just
mad at
want
me?
you just want to vent. You want to vent.
stop the cap.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, you're a fire sign. Okay. You gotta vent. Okay.
Firecracker, you little firecracker. Okay.
That's dope. What else turns you ladies off apart from a man?
Turn you off.
Yo, what turns you off about a woman, bro?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have asked Goku this question.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I think we have similar answers. So what turns me off about
wow,
a
it is.
yeah, what turns me off about a woman is her getting so angry that she got to put her hands on me. I don't care what I did. I'm sorry. Like, shit, even if I cheated, don't put your hands on me. I would rather a woman go and cheat as a get back than putting your hands on me. Because now I gotta, like, get in protect mode and defense mechanism, and I gotta hit you back. That's not fair. So yeah, that's the biggest turn off for me. A woman that can't control basically her emotions to the point where she's putting her hands on a man. What's your biggest turn off, bro?
Biggest turn off is a woman that. Yeah, come back to me for that.
What's your
What
biggest?
you was getting ready to say?
Come back to me.
What's your biggest? Well, you want to think? You want to think about it?
Yeah, I want to think about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But what's your biggest turn off, Pilu?
The quick with the mouth, but the stinger, the stinger one. I'll give you an example, right?
What?
You know when not your
You put it with the
version.
mouth and then what was
I
it?
said the stinger one, not your version.
Oh.
Because you said your version ain't the stinger.
No.
Right? It's like when you when you get to know a girl, you share something important. I remember I tested this girl one time, right? I told her something about my mother, right? Told her like a personal stories, but it wasn't real. I just wanted to test it. So one day we in the car, I'm driving, and she mad at me about something. She said, "That's why your mother." I said, "Oh," and I looked at her. I said, "Oh, bitch, I told you that wasn't real, but I wanted to see if you were gonna sting me with something I shared with you." So that's my pet peeve when they take personal information that you share with them when you're vulnerable, and then use it to attack you. Like
See, that makes me sad. That's why I don't do that to people, because I know how it feels on both ends. So I don't even go there. If someone tells me something personal, I would not use it. Just like last weekend. Well, last week, like maybe I think it wasn't last week. It was like 2 weeks ago. I went on this museum date. So this person told me they done failed twice and failed a grade twice and a whole bunch of other stuff with their family, whatever. So I'm just like, okay. So then they gonna text me back and they said, you're a little slow, da 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 da. I could have used that information that he gave me and been like, first of all, you don't brush your teeth, and how am I slow when I was teaching you how to read hieroglyphics? And you failed the grade twice, but I'm slow. But I didn't do any of that. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna block you. I said my piece, and then we blocked each other. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Thanks for the museum date. Like, I'm not that type of person to do that.
Where did you meet this guy?
He was a friend of a friend. So I was being nice, like I'm always being. I'm such a nice person. And
Nice people finish last.
I went on this museum date because he is one of my closest friends.
Nice guy.
Friend's brother.
Jesus,
So I know that was a lot. He's one of my closest friends.
So he wasn't attracted to him.
Brother. I was until he opened up his mouth and we went on that museum date and I seen his teeth. So
Oh, really?
That's one of the first things that
that's a very important.
from being attracted to.
I've been toothfish before. I'm a survivor.
Toothfish.
I have been toothfish. It was when I was in New York City. I went all the way from the Bronx, uptown. I'm sorry, I went from uptown. It was like Plenty of Fish. This was in my early 20s, y'all.
you was on Plenty of Fish.
This was over 10 years ago. And I went from all his pictures. He was built like Superman, y'all. He could have been a Super Saiyan, back in the day, but he was built like Superman. But he ain't smiling in his pictures. I didn't think about it. I went from the uptown Bronx all the way to Brownsville. I ain't never been to Brownsville, okay? And we went to the gym. When he opened his mouth, it was throwing up gang signs. I wanted to go back on the train, back to the Bronx. But I was like, dang, I already made it all the way over here because it was like 2 hours. It was a long ride to get to Brownsville.
I think that we should just.
Guys, it's very important that
But
y'all
it
brush
wasn't.
your
But
teeth.
FaceTime
Gum
wasn't
is not
around.
going to cover it.
No, I understand what you're saying.
FaceTime wasn't around by then. It was my early 20s.
How old were you?
I was 23.
FaceTime was definitely around, bro.
But me have an iPhone, okay? Me have a flip phone.
Guess what? Even if you can't FaceTime, IG got the video shit.
Man, I didn't even
The
really.
Snapchat
I
got
wasn't
the
really
video
on
shit.
Instagram
I
like
think
that.
the question I should have been asking if the smile matters.
I understand the smile
His
matter,
teeth
but
matter.
if
The
you're gonna
truth-
meet somebody online, make sure you FaceTime them.
Like y'all all got,
Yo, my
everybody in
God.
this room got some good teeth.
But-
Oh my
I just
God,
wanna put
she
it out
went
there.
to
That
Brownsville
time,
to
Everybody
meet
got
the
some
guy.
nice smiles, some good
understand
teeth.
Browns.
Like
Browns.
what did you think was gonna happen? Like, who goes to Brownsville? Like, oh, I'm just gonna go to Brownsville.
Where is Brownsville? I know that's in New York.
Brownsville is in Brooklyn.
Oh.
It's like they haven't even gentrified it yet.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, but let me ask you a
Brownsville's
question.
actually very dangerous.
Let me ask you a question though, with the fellas though. How important is teeth? Because I've met a couple guys who've actually just fixed their girls' teeth. Like they met girls with bad teeth and just took them to DR and fixed it for $5K because they liked everything else about it. So what do you guys? What do the men think? Would you even? Like if everything else was
I
fitting?
mean, it depends on
It's
what
the
it depends on what we're talking about
No,
with teeth.
I'm saying like the men will go fix it if everything else is perfect. Like, are you like if everything else was like
Yeah, that's what I'm
The
thinking,
scent is
bro.
on the tongue.
No, but we'll fix it.
If we're talking about
Okay.
wait, if we're
He's
talking
talking about women, bro. If the girl teeth is nasty.
If the girl's teeth is nasty,
Would you still
but like
wanna
she's
be
a
her?
solid person, would you
Yeah.
say, you know what? I could put her on my dental plan, or I
Still
could
talk
fix
to her.
it. Would you talk to her?
But you have to fix
So
it
that's what
immediately
that's
because
what
you're
I'm
not
trying
gonna
to
be
say.
wanting to kiss on
But that's what I'm
her.
trying to say, bro. It depends on what exactly the type of nasty we're talking about. So like if it's like there's teeth where it's like your teeth is just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter there's like people that's born with gap in their teeth type shit. But if it's like your breath stink, your
Yes,
your teeth look
it's
like you don't
different.
take care of it, then that impression would let me know your thing down there might be smelling too. You might not be taking care of that.
So
So-
you're saying it's not the genetic one, you'll work with her. But if it's not genetics and it's her just not taking care of it, then you're in trouble.
Yes.
Okay,
What
gotcha.
about you, bro? What is your statement?
If it's genetic, like for example, like a lot of women in third world countries, right? They have bad teeth because they don't have dental plans, right? If everything else is perfect, man, DR they doing teeth for nothing. I'm like, what? You're perfect? I could just take. It's cheaper to get teeth done in DR than to get a butt. So I just take her to DR, get her fixed. You know, but with women are weird though because you fix her teeth, then she start acting funny. She start feeling herself a
And
little.
I heard
Like, girl, give me my teeth back, girl.
I heard girls with the gap in their teeth.
I heard
heard
they
that.
do something.
I just heard
Gaps
that.
with the teeth, you can have a gap in your teeth and still have a nice smile.
Oh, gaps are cute.
Gaps are very cute.
Gaps are
Everyone is a
cute.
freak.
Everyone.
Yes, everyone that's sexually active is a freak.
You just gotta press the button.
It's just if that breath is stinking, you're not brushing your tongue, and I'm gonna be able to kiss all on you and I won't be able to. So it's no need for me to waste my time.
But that's fixable.
The halitosis.
Oh, yeah.
Halitosis?
Oh, yeah, you
That's
know.
not fixable. I met somebody with halitosis before, and I actually did tell him the truth. And I told him he needed to brush his teeth.
Did you go
And I
out
actually
and
was
do
in the
it?
bathroom with this man so I can make sure he was brushing his teeth the right way.
Did you go on a
After,
date with him?
huh?
Did you go on a
fix
date with
that.
him?
No, I didn't. He wanted to. And so I was being really honest with him. And so he brushed his teeth and all, he flossed his teeth, mouthwash. At the end of the day, it still had a little funk. So I feel like
Yeah, it's bacteria.
Yeah, halitosis,
Like-
that's a medical condition.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's bad.
like
So you wouldn't work with that.
no, I wouldn't, because have you been in someone, or have you been around with somebody? Okay.
I have.
I've actually had
It's
a
really
situation
bad.
where a girl had like stink breath and like little like yellow teeth, and in the beginning, and I was like, you know what?
Like I was honest.
I
with
was
this
like,
person.
let me work with it. Let me see. And she had a nice body. She had a nice
Say
body.
with mine.
Yeah.
Did you tell her to brush her teeth?
I didn't. I think that time I was younger, but like
was
so
all
so
about
so
the
when
body.
so when it was time to sleep with her too, it stink down there too.
Oh.
yes. So that's why I said that theory. It gave me that theory. Once your breath stinks, especially like hard, like yeah, it stinks down there
And you
too.
probably finished it too, right? You still handled your duty as a man.
Nah,
Real quick.
yeah, I ain't gonna front, man. I did.
Real, you was already in it. Might as well hurry up and get it done with, and then just be like,
Yeah, that was the problem I had. See, and I could agree with Broly on this one. You gotta speak up, man. You know, even at that moment, it's kind of like, yo, I can't do this right now. You should like it stinks.
Yeah, especially listen, man. Especially when it doesn't smell right.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to be malicious or really disrespectful with it. You just let them know, baby, I think we should go take a shower. I smell a little odor of that. You know, I'm not really liking.
Yeah.
And then
You
after-
tell
the
her,
sweet
oh,
way.
it's done.
That's
That's
the
the
sweet way, right?
sweet way.
And then after the shower, if the odor is still there, then you're like, baby, that's alarming. You know,
Alarming.
maybe you should go to the doctor
Yeah.
and see what's up. You don't really have to say it in a way that makes them feel attacked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a big
And that you're helping them that way.
Yeah.
Cause I messed up. I didn't even communicate that to her at all. I just I just left after that. Never
But
heard
even
from me
when you
again.
tell the truth, people still will feel attacked.
That's true, but it's up to them now because we know that my intention was to help your ass out. So, you know, it's like some people can't help themselves.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
so-
sad.
Yeah, you know?
I'm gonna give Broly credit for what he said like a few days ago about masculinity being able to change a woman. Because there was this girl in high school, right? She used to always smell like fish. You just can't help it. She smelled like fish all the time, right? But her body was ridiculous, right? And I remember one time, eventually she was a freshman at Western Michigan University, and this Q dog took her. Right?
Not the cues.
He fixed her. Completely fixed her. She never smelled again. She was looking good at him. And guys like, that can't be her. So like a Q dog took her, fixed her. She never smelled like fish again. Guys were looking like
Shout out to the
He was
cues.
gentle with her. That's why.
Look,
He didn't
everything
judge her.
about
He
her
was
changed.
gentle with her.
Yeah.
How you say things matter. Like it really does matter. And you,
Like you said earlier, the right person will change you if you just know how to.
Yeah, it's all about being man. Like in that situation with the girl, I wasn't man enough to tell her like, yo, you know, and also how you tell her too. But I wasn't man enough to do any of that. Just let her know like, yo, this is an issue you have to fix. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to say it like that, bro.
You feel?
See, I gotta work on that.
Think
I gotta work on how
about it like this. She's a
why you
lady.
saying that.
Think about it like this, bro. She's a lady. She's like, yo, your dick is small. You gotta go fix it.
That's
You're not gonna feel. You gonna feel the type of way.
Yeah.
Be like,
You
that's
know
an
what I
issue.
mean?
You need to fix it.
Let me get the extendo.
Yeah.
Gotta learn how to, you know.
But everyone also does like take advice differently. Like some people, you have to kind of say it fucked up for them to get it.
Nah, but those are the people that you already had that conversation with them and they haven't accepted it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
Because
true.
it's different. It's different if you're having a conversation for the first time with a person that's comfortable and understanding with whatever's going on. Now, if you have to keep on repeating yourself now, it's like, yo, I said this shit like 5 times. You didn't hear me? Go get that shit done. You know what I mean? You're going to have a little bit of hostility in that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just because you repeat yourself, it's like you didn't get that shit.
Yeah.
You heard me, right?
To say that.
And honestly too, with this girl, right? We actually when we were texting each other before the incident happened, she was like, what we actually asked each other, what is it about a girl that she asked me, what is it about a girl that turns you off? And I asked her, what is it about a guy that turns you off? But I told her that I don't like a girl that smells down there. Like that's the only thing.
So that's what I was going to say earlier, honestly, when y'all was asking me that, a girl that turns me off is not necessarily a girl that smells, but a girl that does not care about her health overall. Because then, of course, the thing don't smell, you know what I mean? You ain't working out, you ain't eating right, you're not, your brain wavelength is probably on a different type of timing than what I'm normally on. So the frequency is different, so of course we might not work out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Yeah. So.
You know what? Now that I think about that, Broly, that is another thing that does turn me off. Because I want my man to be able to take care of himself. So like, I personally, I don't really eat fast food like that. The fastest food that I probably would have would be like Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, maybe Chipotle, only because they got me sick in the past. But that's water under the bridge now. But I mean, I do pay attention to what a man puts in his body, and if he's not taking care of his body and taking care of his health, that is a turn off for me. I don't like that. Because if I'm doing it and I'm eating clean the majority of the time.
Listen, when you walk up to me and I'm already attracted to you because of how you look and you're looking so good, it means to me you must be putting something in your body that's healthy, that's right. You're doing something. You're doing something. You look like you've been doing something to keep up with what you've been doing. Let's keep that going.
I agree.
You feel me? And you're eligible for some kids, you know.
Eat your kale, eat your asparagus and your Brussels sprouts and your chicken and your lean meats and proteins and all that good stuff.
You gotta be breathable. You gotta look breathable too. So make sure
One last thing I forgot to say though, and Ty gonna feel me on this one though. Ty, you gonna feel me on this one back in the days. That apartment gotta be on point. Like I done went to some joints out here. You like I'm about to go see her, and then you get to a house and the carpet dirty, and the roaches are moving around. But she,
I disagree.
But she pretty. She real pretty.
I disagree with you, bro.
This is mine. This is not Broly's. She's pretty, and then her mattress is on the floor, like really on the dirty carpet. You're like, damn, how's she so fine? But she lived like this.
And you still smashed, right?
Nah, I gotta go. Cause I can.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what
I
I'm
know.
saying. This nigga stop the cap! Stop the cap! Yo, that nigga capping.
Let's separate
that nigga capping.
Let's separate the age. Under 25.
That shit doesn't matter, bro.
No, it doesn't
That
matter.
nigga capping.
It doesn't matter.
He got some
It doesn't
phenomenal
matter.
head, boy. He got some phenomenal head.
No.
Shit, he ain't never been to her
After-
crib. He
after-
go to her
no,
crib.
no.
It don't
After
matter what size
35,
the roaches, nigga.
after
Roaches be
35.
bigger than him. He getting
no.
there.
35.
No. Hold on a second. Hold on.
You be best friends with the roaches too.
Hold
Let
on.
me hear this.
Hold
Let me hear
on.
this speech.
After you gonna go? What happened?
No, you can't go.
Oh, my fault. Y'all going? I know. I'm older than y'all, right? Y'all gonna hit a certain age where the environment gotta be right. I know y'all are monsters. Y'all don't care about nothing. Hit them in the train station. But you gonna hit a certain age where when you come in there,
We all the same age.
you're gonna hit a certain age. Like when you come in there, right? You're gonna want a certain atmosphere. And if it's too nasty looking and there's roaches and whatever, it's not gonna be like, man, I'm good.
Bro.
Nah,
bro.
stop
Go ahead.
the
Go ahead.
I'm a man, bro.
You still
I can
smack.
fix that, bro. There's
I'm
certain
not
things that's
fixing
not.
that.
There's certain things that's not
That's why the
fixable.
cap is there.
You know what?
I'm not saying my
This
wife.
is how you fix it, bro.
Stop.
This is how, it don't even matter if she's your wife or not.
What you mean?
This is how you fix it, yo.
You could quit this house. You'll never gotta come
Go
back.
ahead.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Go.
Yo,
Yeah.
your house is dirty. Go pick a broom up and clean this shit.
Yeah.
Simple.
And the roaches and the rats are gonna leave because once she sweeps it, all the roaches and rats are gonna say,
Yes.
bye, I'm leaving. No.
Yes.
What public housing did you live in that roaches and rats leave?
Bro, listen.
No.
The roaches
No.
and rats.
Listen, these are some dirty dudes. Cause here's the truth, right? If you about to
You
smash.
can't help the control of rats and roaches. That's
You're gonna
cool.
go. Hold
But
on.
if everything else looks good,
Nah.
then yeah.
You telling me?
Hold on.
Let me cook.
Let's talk one at a time.
All right, let me cook. You're going to get on a mattress on the floor where the rats might join you in the bedroom,
No.
right? So there's a mattress.
Bro, you capping. I can show
Hold on,
you
let me finish.
capping.
I say last thing and I'll leave it alone. Right? So we're talking about a mattress that's on the floor, and we're talking about rats. You're telling me you guys are so brolic that you're over there, you can lay over and not worry about them joints moving.
Bro,
that you gonna hit.
Can I ask you a
rat or a
question?
mouse?
Can I ask you a question? Wait,
Do we
time out.
care?
Bro, let me ask you a question. Pay
I
attention
go
for a
ahead.
second. Have you ever smashed a shorty in the peas?
When I was 20.
Have you ever smashed a shorty in the projects?
When I was 20.
Okay, where there's rats, there's roaches, all in the projects, and you've done it before.
I said
Stop the
over
capping.
35.
Stop the capping.
Over 35.
Stop the capping.
I said when you're over 35. I don't smash girls in PJs no more over 35. You hit a certain age where you just don't do it.
And that's what I was saying, man. We have to man up, man.
You gotta man up and say, hey, sweep up.
Yes, because guess what?
No, that's not man.
She gonna tell you. She gonna let you know.
Put
She gonna let you know, yo, why your crib so dirty? What's up? Why you can't let her know? Baby, what's up?
Go.
This shit is not comfortable. This shit looking like trash beyond garbage.
Go.
Bro, you can, bro. Like I said, man.
Let me help you out. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, baby. Let me help
That's
you out.
probably what she
Let me get
needs.
where the bags at?
Yes.
Where the broom?
That's part
where
of
the
being-
dustpan?
that's part of being
Let's
a
get
man,
this.
bro.
Let's get this done.
I'm not cleaning
Before
your
I even
back.
smash.
Because at the end,
Well, you could get it done though. You should get it done because this is unacceptable.
at the end of the day, bro,
Ladies.
that chances, bro. She's a breathable woman, bro.
She's a breathable woman?
Yeah,
Is
because
that all
she's
we need? All we need is for them to be breathable? What do you mean?
Breathable.
Oh, breathable.
Breathable.
You're breathing anything?
I'm not saying breathing anything, bro. You said she got a nice body and all that, right? And she has all these other things, but her crib
No,
is messed up.
we didn't say that.
So what are you saying?
The conversation was what was a turnoff, right? And I said the crib that's nasty.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't say, oh,
That's a turn off, but you said you ain't gonna smash.
I'm not smashing over the.
I think that's the cap.
Nah, that's the
That's
cap,
the
bro.
cap.
You
That's
can,
why, and that's why I'm saying that's a cap because she's breathable, bro. The reason you smash a woman is because she's breathable. She looks breathable, like
hey man,
she got a nice body,
I got
all
dirty
that.
dirty D. Y'all got
Nah,
dirty D,
bro.
boy. Y'all got some dirty D, boy.
Nah, bro.
I'm
I
going.
have dirty dingling.
I'm going home.
So what if you
Go ahead.
you don't go into her house and you smash, and then afterwards you go into her house realizing that you smashed the shorty that had her house look like this?
I mean, I think
damage
You
is
would
done.
have dirty dick too.
Ask that question again.
Then you would have dirty dick too then.
The damage is done. But to know it
And
and
you've
do
done
it,
that.
to know it and do it,
Okay.
what kind of? I know they're younger than me, so to them they still don't care. Once they hit that 35 mark, right? They gonna be like, man, her place is kind of whack. I don't want to be.
Nah, I'm not breaking up with her because she
When I
don't know how
say
to
breaking
do
up,
shit.
she's not your wifey. Why would you wife a girl with rodents? She'll just live with you.
That has nothing.
What are you
If I'm
talking
gonna
about?
smash,
you
if I'm
gotta
gonna
wipe her
smash,
and the rodent.
if I'm gonna smash, that means that she could potentially be my girl. First of all, I'm not smashing nothing that's not gonna be or potentially be on that list. To has eligibility to be in my girl. That makes no sense. So you feel me? On top of that, now that I'm in her crib because she's shared this intimate space with me, I'm not gonna like.
You're not gonna abandon it.
I'm not gonna bash her.
I didn't say bash. You go home.
No, I'm not gonna go home, bro. I'm gonna be a man. Cause guess what? My job
Pest
is to
control.
make sure. Can I finish, please? And do you mind listening and being attentive? Because
Yes,
as
sir.
my job as a man is to not only teach her, you feel me? Teach her how to be a better woman, but be there to support her as well. So I'm not gonna just leave her in that situation, whereas she's don't know. There's women out here with many different traumas, just like you have many different traumas, bro, that you don't know you have. And sometimes it takes another person just talking to you, communicating with you, like, yo, baby, what's up? Being nice and gentle or loving or accepting of who you are for you to be able to understand, like, yo, this is a flaw that I have.
That's true. I've been in a situation.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
where-
Explain your situation real quick.
That's the
Okay,
problem. That's the problem that we have nowadays, man. We
Yeah.
don't communicate like that.
I was in a situation where a few years ago I was homeless
Okay.
and I only had a car.
Okay.
Everything would be in my car.
Okay.
And so I got in a relationship and they told me like, boo, you need to clean your car out.
Okay.
Just put your stuff at my sister's house or whatever. And it was the way he said it. It was just like, dang, like, I love you. Like, thank you for being so loving and telling me something that I need to change so I can better myself.
I think that's a beautiful story, right? And I think that you having a car is independent of someone having a crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because to have your own place is a privilege, right? I come from third world country. To have your own place
Mm-hmm.
is a privilege, right? And cleanliness is next to what? Godliness, right? So when you have a woman, and I like feminine women who are raised to clean, right? To be
Yeah.
clean women, right? I'm not. That job should have been done already. I'll let the youngins do it. And that's okay. If there's a 27-year-old who wants to work with her on that, awesome. After 35,
That's true. Yeah, after
So
the
delegate.
mark,
I'm
that-
100%.
Let me
I
ask you-
100%
Okay.
delegate that to someone
Let
else.
me ask you a question.
Call
bro.
pest
And I
control.
was really young.
That's your
I was
question,
like,
bro.
I was in college. So it was just like,
You're
yeah.
right.
So I guess once you reach a certain age, it does matter how your house look, especially if you
Listen,
are.
Yo, listen, it
30s.
matters. It matters every time how your house looks. It's not about the fact that if it matters or not. It's how you handle that situation. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
I don't want to
Let
handle
me
it.
ask you
I
a
don't have
question.
time to
And who's
handle
gonna
it.
man
but
up
you're
to
gonna
do it?
smash.
No, I don't
Who's
want to
gonna
smash. I
smash?
told you
Can
I
ask you a
leave.
question?
You
Can
see
I
how
ask
you
you a
said I
question?
want to smash?
Can
I
ask
want
you
to
a
go
question?
home.
Now you
I'm
now
30
you want to go home.
Okay,
Your
let me
dick-
say
your
this.
dick not
I'm
hard no more.
35.
It's a crib now. It's
100%. 100%.
Can I
I'm
ask you a question?
35.
Can I
Okay,
ask
go
you a
ahead.
question, bro? Because we don't have to keep on like fighting or debating
Go
about
ahead,
this
go ahead,
because
go ahead.
that's how you feel.
Go ahead, go
You
ahead.
feel me? I just want to know your relationship goals.
My relationship goals.
Yes.
And not pertaining to the other thing. Just right now.
I don't know what you're talking about pertaining to.
What are
the
your
other thing.
relationship goals?
Just
Because
relationship.
it's only a relationship goal.
No, I gotta make sure it's not
a.
I gotta make sure it's not a loaded question. He's good. He's real good.
Oh no, we're gonna. It's a full circle. It's a whole full
He's
circle.
real good.
So full circle.
See, he's real
Don't
good.
worry. Don't worry.
So you got it.
I just would like to know what's your relationship goals? Because it's not. I'm not attacking you.
I know I gotta
just want you to
digest.
think.
I gotta digest what you're about to ask me. So
You're not gonna-
because you're gonna counterpunch. You got a counterpunch.
You're not, but you're not gonna realize it. Trust me.
Go ahead. What's your relationship
Hold on a
goals?
second. Let me digest what he's trying to do.
What's your don't
All
don't
right.
think
Don't
about it.
overanalyze
Just
it.
No, he's
answer the
good.
question.
He's real good. You gotta understand who we're dealing with. All right, okay, I got myself for this account. My relationship goals are to.
I mean, you said it earlier.
What I say earlier.
No.
Did he?
What
I
did you
don't-
say, bro? You know what you want to
What did I
know.
say earlier?
You know what you want to know.
You know, just get to find
something.
Find something! Find it!
What's your relationship
to
goals?
find
bro?
a suitable mate. That's cool.
What does that mean? What does that mean to you?
Try,
That is not a goal.
Because there's
then when you
millions.
find
Yo,
them, then what?
Listen. There's millions and billions and trillions of people on this planet. So, what is a suitable mate for you, my brother?
Yeah, you are funny as shit. You talking about a suitable mate. You are so funny.
What's
a
that?
suitable mate. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. A suitable mate is someone that allows you to survive.
Get the
You know what? Let me take this from you, cause what
Why
are you
you gotta
doing?
go pump this shit, bro?
I want to
What is your
pop it.
answer?
All right, go ahead now. You go ahead.
Oh Lord.
Listen, man.
You don't even know
Listen,
what you want.
in order for you to survive, right?
Right.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah.
I was supposed
That
to
is
cry
so
today.
funny.
But listen, guys. For you to survive, right? In order for her to survive, somebody got to tell her to clean up the fucking house.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You want to survive? Tell her to clean up the fucking house.
Nah, but listen. Time out. Listen, let me say something real quick. A very important statement, bro. In order for you to have such standards about someone else and their crib or who they are as a person, you have to at least, you feel me? You know what I mean, bro? Like, because you're holding such a standard, but you don't know what you want in a relationship. You know what I mean? So you got to know what you want in a relationship before you hold somebody else. Like, listen, how the hell your crib? You want to just leave them, but you don't really know what you want in a relationship. You know what I mean? So in many ways, shape, or form, we got to look at ourselves and really work on ourselves to be able to be better people.
Yeah.
Real nigga shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit, though.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, like I said, even the situation where I said the biggest turn off for me, right, is a woman that would fucking put her hands on me. I still gotta man up and tell her,
That's
yo,
what- nigga,
don't
I'm like,
fucking
yeah.
put your hands on me.
I'm like, yo, bro.
Again.
Yeah,
You
know?
feel me? And that's real. That's just manning fucking up. Listen,
Yeah.
once I left that situation, another man's gonna man up. Be like, don't fucking put your hands on me.
Because at the end of the day, like, yes, we
Shit.
all have turnoffs, you know, but it does take a real person to not just walk away as soon as you've seen that turnoff. You gotta just be like, hey, like, let's sit and talk about this.
Nah, you put your hands on me. I ain't
Now,
talking to you
if-
about it. I'm just being real. You
But-
put your hands on me.
but-
I guess I ain't man enough. I ain't man enough for that.
There's nothing for us to talk about.
But-
Oh, that's funny.
The reason why I say that is because you you don't have the understanding, the emotional stability to understand why you shouldn't put your hands on me.
Well, no,
Can I
I'm
finish,
just,
please, if you don't mind? Now, in this situation, I can understand. I can understand you're emotional. I can understand you're upset. I can understand whatever it is. But the thing is that if I put my hands on you, the whole situation of my life is fucking on the line.
of course.
You know what I mean? So that's the reason why there's nothing for us to talk about.
Well,
I'm the man. You a woman.
That was a lot
We
of
just
words.
keep each other like that. We don't gotta fight and physically. We can fight each other. If you wanna really get physical, we could get physical in a beautiful way. Wow. Why get physical in such a negative way?
Wait a minute.
What if she be like, why the fuck you? And then she
Wait a
like,
minute.
I'm just playing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I was
apologize.
just thinking
It's all right. She
about.
said fuck you. She said whatever she want.
Like, guys, let's open. Let open.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, open cook.
No, I was just thinking about
Be like, I thought it was you was the one.
turnoffs in general. So whatever you personally feel your turnoff is, you know, just being able to talk about it and not walk away. Now, that I would say, you know, hitting someone that for me, that's a deal breaker. That's different. I agree with both of you guys. I don't need to tell a man, you don't need to be putting your hands on me and hurting me. I'm a woman, and I would never put my hands on a man. That's not my, I don't do that. But for the other things, you know, that are non-deal breakers, because I do think that's a deal breaker, just the turn off parts, I do think that it's important to talk to the person. Now, if you're continuously having the conversation on the
Great
same
point.
thing, then, you know, at that time, maybe you should, you know, hit the door. But, yeah, that's what I was going to say, y'all.
I agree.
What were you gonna ask Broly something?
I think Broly said something like, a woman can't put his hands on me. Yeah, one time, right? It's one of those things you're not fixing. There's nothing to fix, right?
There's nothing. There is no coming back.
So there's no coming back to that.
Some girls will be like, yo, you cheat on me, nigga, it's over. For me, it's that. You know what I mean? You can cheat on me. We could probably talk about it. You know
That's
what
how I
I'm
feel
saying?
too, bro.
And there's truth to the reason why you did it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe you felt as if it was my fault.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe you just did it for your own little pleasures. But you putting your hands on me, you don't understand the gravity of how that changes if I do that. You know what I mean? Like, my whole freedom is questionable now. So, yeah.
That's facts.
If you love me or really care about me, you don't want to do that. And because I don't want to hurt you, so why would I? I could hold all this strength that I have without hurting you in a physical way. And you smaller than me. Girl, you better work on that shit.
I got you, bro. And for me, there's no comeback from me taking them rodents back to my place and not having a pest problem. There's no comeback. I'm straight.
Bro, you capping.
I'm
You already
straight.
smashed
There's
girls in the feed.
There's
bro.
no. When
And
I
you
didn't have my own
smash girls,
place,
and
you know, when I
smash
was
girls
younger and I didn't
that-
have my own place and didn't understand what rodents do, you take one little rodent from somebody else's house, take it to your house, they get little eggs in, and in 2 months, you're fighting rodents.
All right, so that's one of the.
Wait, that's happening?
Hold on.
You don't know that's the
Hold
thing?
on. That's one of the
You don't know that's the
stipulations. That's one of the
So-
stipulations that you
Okay,
have.
let me say
Hold
this.
on,
Oh,
hold on.
my fault. Go.
That's one of the stipulations that you have.
Jump in my bag.
No, not like
talking
eggs.
about
It's eggs.
Ants and roaches and
It's
stuff.
eggs, right?
Okay.
Like your kid's backpack. I don't know if you have children, right? But let's say your kid spends a night at a friend's house, right? If they have eggs in their backpack because the rodents laying eggs, you put that backpack comes back to your place. Give it 2 months.
I don't think rodents lay eggs.
We're talking about. Do you know what?
What?
Rodents
No,
are
no,
like mouses.
You know what the definition of rodents?
Mammals don't lay eggs.
Yo, so I would like to know. Bro.
All right, go ahead.
I would like to know because.
Wait, not you know what, y'all?
I would love to know, bro.
Go ahead.
Because
go
you
ahead. Worry about the front. Go
basically,
ahead. Go ahead.
this sounds like one of your stipulations to be in a relationship.
Stipulations to be, you know.
Your relationship. One of the things that you like in your relationship goals, your woman to have a clean crib. So what else in a relationship would you like?
Here we go. Rats
Because
give birth to their young. They don't lay eggs.
You put rats in. You didn't put rodents. Rats.
A rat is a rodent.
A rat is a type of rodent.
Yes. We're saying
Anyway,
the same thing.
so even with
So now we know that you don't want them to have no rats and roaches at their crib.
yeah. And rats.
Hold on. And you'll be in
ahead.
a relationship with them at that time.
And I will be with a relationship at that time. What are you
Yes,
talking about?
because we talking about your relationship goals.
You said, hold on, slow down. You said, I will be with them in a relationship.
Yes, you
At that
stating
time.
yes, because you're stating that if a woman has her house isn't clean, you'll leave her. So now
That's
you
not,
go,
no.
You go now. We go to her.
I would never be with her to leave her. You see how he manipulate? He's so manipulative. I would never be with her to leave her.
You had to.
I
be
said,
with her
no,
in
I
her crib.
don't have to be with her.
You was
He's
in her-
so
you was-
manipulative.
you
Yo,
was with her
words
in her
have,
crib.
ladies and gentlemen, words have meanings. Do not allow these guys to change words and definitions.
You literally were
the
with her in her crib.
conversation. No,
But then he
the-
laughs.
no.
Exactly.
When he's
So
saying,
he
when
was
he's
with
saying
her.
with her, he's trying to make it seem like it's a relationship. I'm with her, right?
No,
You're selling the idea I'm with her.
I never said none of that.
whether you're in a
I never
relationship
said
or not,
none
you're
of
still
that.
with her, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean by with her?
Physically in the present.
Physically.
I'm with you guys right now.
I'm with you right now.
Let's-
I'm with you right now.
Okay, then finish cooking. But just be precise, because you like to mix
I
things
was
up.
very
Go.
precise
Go.
and literal
Well, I understand
with what I'm
he's
saying.
Go.
There is no making nothing
Okay,
up,
go,
'cause
go.
This is reality.
Go.
Feel me?
Go.
The point that I'm saying, bro, now that this lady has a clean house,
Now that. How would she have a clean house now when I'm not with her? Like, how would I know she has a clean house?
you're
now
talking
that.
to this young lady, you going
See
to
what
her
I'm saying?
crib,
Go ahead.
you're talking to this, why you getting so upset, bro?
Because
talking
you're
to this young lady.
manipulative as fuck. Go ahead.
I'm not being manipulative. We're
Go
talking
ahead.
hypothetically, so I can't
Okay.
manipulate the situation. All I can do is give you a story, and you can agree to it or not. That can't be
But
manipulation.
there can't be that now that she has a clean house, because I'll never see her with a clean house because I'm not there anymore.
All right, so can I
Okay,
Okay,
go
so this
ahead.
girl is
can I
in the
give you my
past.
version of the story?
She's gone.
Can I give you my?
Because I don't like.
Can I
go
give you
ahead.
my version of the story
I
and
go
you
ahead.
answer the question
I go
if you don't mind, bro?
I go
Instead of
ahead.
being emotional, and that's the thing that we have as men have to learn to control.
We have to
No,
keep
listen,
it
listen,
precise.
listen. No. We have to learn to
Preciseness.
hold our composure, especially as a man. You might feel emotional in a situation, and you can't control that situation. Like he can't control me, and I can't control him. But I'm not going to act out of my
Ladies and
characteristics
gentlemen, always be
because
precise
of the
when
fact
talking to
that
people.
I'm a human being.
All right, go ahead, sir.
As a man, you need to hold your composure, especially around your woman. You can't be getting all frantic. You can't be getting all loud. You can't be getting all. Those are the actions that they earlier displayed and said. If a man display these type of actions, I will not. That turns me off.
You know the number one rule of
That
English?
turns me off.
The number one rule of the English language is clarity. Have clarity in your messaging. Have clarity in your questioning.
Did you?
Clarity.
Did I
sir.
finish?
Can we go? I'm talking to the audience.
Did I
Clarity.
finish? Yeah,
Clarity.
I'm talking to you, bro.
All right.
Was I able to finish?
Let's go now and let's continue with clarity.
Was
Let's go.
I able to finish?
Can we
what
go
I was-
now, sir? Clarity.
I'm
please?
trying to speak, but
Okay,
you're
let's go, sir.
interrupting me. Like I did.
Back to the story, please, sir.
No, you can't demand that. I'm asking.
I'm
you a
not
question.
demanding, sir.
No,
Are you getting
you're telling me
emotional by
just-
saying I'm demanding,
Oh,
sir?
man.
You're saying go back
Clarity
to
in
the
the
story.
messaging. Go.
No,
Go.
you're telling me go back to the story.
I mean,
I'm
please,
asking you a
please, I
question.
apologize.
I'm asking you a question. That's all, bro.
All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to
Go
figure
ahead,
out.
brother.
I'm trying to figure out why is your energy getting so emotionally unstable.
I was talking to him about clarity and how clarity is the number one rule of the English language. Go ahead.
Anyways, when I was trying to give my point out, I never finished about anything that I was gonna say, so I don't understand how you got the clear point of what I was saying if you consistently interrupted me the whole time that I spoke. Now, I'll get back to the story. Now, you talking to a young lady, you go to her house, your intentions is to smash or be with her, whatever your intentions could want to be. And you know that her house is clean. This is one of the things that turns you on. What else in a relationship do you like? That's all I want to get to. Because if you was clear about that, you've been answering those questions.
I don't even understand what I'm saying. I didn't even say cleanliness turned me on. I just told you what turned me off. But
Yeah, now he's talking
You know.
about what turns you on.
yeah, but he assumed cleanliness.
You just-
You let him cook. You let him cook. Let me cook.
Okay.
You assume that cleansing a clean environment turned me on. I never said that. I just said that a dirty environment turned me off. Two different things, right?
So that's
Two different things. No. It's two different things. My English language is two different things. Right? That's it.
I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
So what's your relationship
So
goal now?
so now let me do my relationship goal. Now that we have clarity, let's talk my relationship goals. My relationship goals is to eventually be married, right? I would love to have 2 more children, beautiful children, and eventually have a house out of the country. In whether it's Nigeria or another third world country, maybe Ghana as well. So that's my relationship goals. Find a partner who's willing to live outside of the States and have more children.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And how are you working towards that, bro?
Currently, I'm doing that by being the best version of myself. I'm working on, I have some business ventures I'm working on. I have some other things I'm working on. I'm taking care of some family members that can help facilitate things in that nature. My sister lives in Ghana, so I'm building a home in Ghana currently. So I'm sending money home to build a home in Ghana. And those are a few ways.
That sounds good. Okay. I'm working on my dual citizenship in Ghana.
That's what's up.
Wow, I love that for you guys. This is amazing.
I need to get out. I need to have, in case America ain't doing, I need to go somewhere
You know, I
else.
thought about getting a dual citizenship for Jamaica. I don't know.
Get as many passports as you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Get it today.
That's very
What?
advisable.
That's
But
kind of
then
how
we
you
talk about
survive.
citizenship.
No,
I
for
have my
real.
passport.
Yeah, that's how you use a passport. Mad different places.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
You know what's so beautiful here, guys, is that y'all saw the rise
Yeah.
of this tension, and you see how the conflict resolution worked so nicely. Give it up for these kings. Woo! Give it up for the kings. I love it. I love it.
Shout out to you guys.
It's funny how women think that's conflict resolution. This is guys just talking. Guys, there was no conflict. We just go.
Well,
Just go.
tomato. Either way, it was beautiful, and that's what I think. Hello.
I definitely think it's definitely good to keep your composure.
Fuck
And you guys did a good job though, you know, because you guys kept your composure. Didn't get too crazy.
Life is about chess, man. It's like a game
Yeah.
of chess. You have to be very strategic. Not only strategic, you have to think about the future, plan for it, and be prepared.
Yeah.
So, keeping your composure as the man is super important.
Yeah.
Smash the like button.
Smash the subscribe button. Smash every single thing that you're attracted to, especially Google pumps.
Stop playing, man. And listen, man. When you're smashing a girl too, you still gotta keep your composure at all times, man.
Keep your composure at all times, man.
Yeah, you know.
There's many things that you could do to help yourself to keep your composure. And one of the things is breathing out your nose, not out your mouth. Put your chin to your chest when you feel as if your heart rate is racing, and then breathe at that time, forcing yourself to have like a little bit less oxygen flowing because you're sticking your chin to your chest, and then you just focus on breathing out your nose, and best believe you're gonna calm down.
Yeah, man.
That's one of the ways that you could calm down.
And just going back to the turn off and turn on topic, I already said this, but just to even clear it even more, whether the girl you're dealing with, she hits you, like I said, that's not something, and I'm admitting as a man, because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm admitting that I am not man enough to fucking still continue something with you after you fucking put your hands on me.
I'm always man enough, but I'm just not telling. It's just over for you.
That's facts.
That's always.
That's right, because you don't got to deal with it.
Yeah, it's just over for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But no one should be getting physical with nobody unless it's that good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm expressing this beautiful language with you, and you sharing the energy with me.
Look how much they got hit by a woman. Yeah, I did. And man, I'm not trying to put myself on say I am the nice. I feel like I'm one of the nicest fucking people. And it's like, if you putting your hands on me, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. As a woman too, you putting your hands on me.
What if she put her hands on you after you said that was an issue and you need to fix it? It's like, nah, let me stop.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I
out.
don't
No
believe
matter
in
what.
nobody putting their hands
No
on
matter
me.
what, you put their hands, it's over.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's like, yeah.
Spread love.
I guess you can't say you love somebody and you put your hands on them.
I don't think you could question a person's love at that time.
Mm.
It's just because they're being a little, they're being emotional unstable at that time. You know what I mean? And it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be angry. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how you show these emotions. When you put that anger, how you channel that energy, because that's just energy in your body. You know what I mean? You could get angry and then shit. Like a person like me, I'll start doing some push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'll
how you
just work
respond,
out.
right?
Yeah.
How you respond.
Instead of going and like putting myself in a situation where I'm like complaining and I can't control the situation. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different when you could talk to somebody about it and they're understanding. You know what I mean? But if I find that that's not a solution, then I'm not gonna go put my hands on that person or anything like that. I'll just put the pain on myself, or you could per se, and put a little stress on myself, and then build something better for me. You know what I mean?
Now let me ask you this, bro. As bros and brothers, man. You know, if like your homie, your friend, if he like just lost it and decided to put his hands on you,
crazy.
oh, would you guys still be
Bugging.
friends after?
Nah, we can still be cool. But I will never be in that situation with another person. I will never be in that type of situation that we were in before. Like how we were chilling and always cool and all this extra shit. Like we was hanging out. All that type of dynamic changed now. You know what I mean? Like, I could forgive you. I'm never gonna forget. And if I put myself in a position for you to do it again, that's not your fault, that's my fault. I can't blame anybody else.
What was your question?
Like if your homie, like let's say like we homies and I lost it, like I was getting super emotional about a situation and I just like start punching you in the face type shit.
That's too much.
Oh yeah.
I start putting my hands on you.
What if you're drunk and you do that?
There was no
You gotta
excuse.
control it, man.
There was no
Man, you gotta
excuse.
control that.
You give a fuck about no drunk.
That's
And they say
Fuck
they
about
say
no
the real comes
It's
out
vice
too.
versa for me too, because if any one
Whatever
of my friends
you
put their
want.
hands on me,
Even when I was young and
I'm still be mad at you. Like I don't know.
You better control that shit you want.
even when I was young and fought my friends, the fight wasn't like that. Like punch a dude in his face. It was like
Right.
a little young guy, arguing over video games and wrestle and not never. That's
He's
crazy.
just going crazy.
That's
Right. That's
crazy.
on some like I can't trust you shit. Like,
I'm not even wrestling with niggas, man. That's some sparring shit. We gonna spar. We could get in a ring.
That's
Maybe we can
crazy.
agree. You know what? If we do it in a respectful way, then probably like yo, bro, you did some shit. You violated, boy. We gotta touch hands and shit, son. Let's go in the ring, bro. You have me feeling the type of way. I think that's the only way you can get it out.
Yeah.
And
that's
we
a
both
lot.
be like, yeah, we still gonna be friends after, son. Type shit. You know what I mean? Like, if it's respect, anything we respect, we keep it there, man.
What if
And I'll let it go.
What if a woman does that?
A woman does what?
The same exact thing. She's like, yo, you cheated, blah, blah, blah. She got emotional, and she's like, I want to box you in the ring.
If I know that I did wrong, you know what I mean? Go ahead, baby girl. What's up? I teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to train and defend yourself. So now you'll be able to get that energy out. But no matter what, I'm gonna teach you. You feel me? I'm still gonna be a man, and you're still gonna be able to learn. You feel me? So, I just have to, especially if I was wrong. You know what I mean? I can't be like, you want to do this? Oh, man, but I did that. You know what I mean? Yo, baby girl, listen, get the gloves. I got the gloves. You know what I'm saying? You know the right hook? You know the left hook? Bang, bing, boom, bing. Get the kicks popping. You got the legs, too. Never skip leg day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
That would be dope,
But the
man.
one,
Like, yo, let's go in the
one,
ring,
two.
man. You just piss me off.
That would be a nice little
Nah, I'm
boxing
not. But
day.
you don't want to do. You don't want to do it like that, bro. You know, where we get used to just play fighting with each other. You know what I mean? Because when we get frustrated, because there might be a day where frustration is there, that person is playing and you're not playing. And they
Facts.
do something. They do something
Right,
to you,
I don't even play
and you don't
fight.
like that. So that's why.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
that's why you don't do that.
That's
You don't
facts.
give no room for those type of things, bro. You're a man. You gotta understand.
Yeah, that's facts.
Play fight, you hit me a little too hard. I'm thinking, oh, we fighting.
Yeah, you talk
It's
about
like, nah,
listen,
let me stop.
you talk about the things that you like, I dislike. She could tell you like, yo, I like being smacked. And sexually though. You know what I mean? That's different. And y'all can communicate about
Did
that.
you
That
just
could
get
be
excited?
that could be in the booty. That could be in
Did you
different
get excited?
ways. You know what I mean? That happens. But you have a space of open, honest communication, so that we can establish some type of we can learn about each other. You know what I mean? And from there, we just keep on. If I learn that you like something, let's keep on doing that. You keep on doing that shit I like, and I learn you like something, I'm gonna just keep on doing that shit too. What's up? Ain't nobody else. I already up the game. Ain't nobody else is doing that. I don't give a fuck what that nigga look like, what he got, blah blah blah. I know everything about you. So I got the ultimate tool to be able to be there. You feel me? You know, insecurities when you do that.
Big facts, man.
If you leave room for insecurities, it's your fault.
Broly G.
You ain't working out, you ain't eating right, you ain't getting money.
Broly G.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
You don't got no ambition, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Broke man's mentality. It's over.
Beautiful, beautiful moments, man. Learned a lot. I think I found something today.
Yeah, I found
Yeah,
some.
what is one thing that we all? What was one thing you learned today, young lady?
I'm gonna think about it. Y'all come back
That's
to
no
me.
problem.
I'm gonna think about it. I
What you
can't.
think
We
about it?
we done spoke on so many different topics.
Think about it. We're gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
Go upon. What's one thing that you learned today, bro?
One thing that I learned today is honestly.
Oh, I know what I learned today.
Okay, I'll let you go, cause
One thing that I learned today is that there are some good guys out here that will actually take the time out to love you properly and are emotionally intelligent and what else?
Damn, girl.
We got some good men out here in this world. Ladies, don't sleep on them. Don't feel like you in here by yourself. It's good men out here in this world. You just gotta work on you and you attract the right person.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What about you, Go?
I learned just manning up. You know, like if there's something about her, don't just be like, I'm out. You know, because it's not fair. It's kind of like there was a time, and I don't want to mention names, but there was a woman I was talking to, and she was just like saying, "Yo, man, gotta check all these boxes and blah blah blah," and I'm just like, "Yo, that's not fair. Can you at least teach? Can you at least teach the person certain things?" And he's like, "Nah, I don't got time to teach nobody." I'm like, "Yo, that's kind of what we're made to do, though."
Yeah,
It's so-
time.
Yeah, we're made to do certain things as human beings. We're made to teach. It's like telling me, like when a baby comes out of the vagina, right? You're like, "Yo, I don't got time to be teaching you shit, man. You can figure this shit out on your own." Nah, we're made to teach. Whether you're with the person or not, we're made to teach. So we need to stop this requirements. You know what I'm saying? I understand though, like you know, everyone wants to have their peace of mind. They're like, "Yo, you know what? I like if me having to help you with these things is gonna disrupt my peace of mind, I guess that's understandable. But we need to like at least man up, not to even like for a relationship. Like you don't have to stay with that person, but like the situation with the girl that had the stink breath and it was stinking down there too. I don't have to stay with her or be with her, or continue whatever I was doing. I didn't, but at least I should have man up and said something like, "Yo, you know what? Um, this is I don't know. And that's another thing, figuring out how to communicate and just like saying things the right way to the person, like, but just being honest, man enough to be honest with people and letting them know what they need to work on. That's something I've learned.
Yeah, imagine you want to be a little bit more easier with people. Just imagine that that person is your child,
Yeah,
and you have to talk to them about whatever the thing is that you got to talk to them about.
yeah.
Or how
You
would
feel
you
me?
want somebody? Well, I can't even say how would you want somebody to tell you, because I would want somebody to just be direct and blunt with me, and be like, okay.
That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
depending on the situation.
It depends on the
'Cause-
person.
Yeah.
But
So
what if-
yeah,
what if-
the child part is that's perfect.
Because the person is going to be nurturing and caring if they're
Yeah,
talking
that's
to their
perfect.
child. They're not going to just be on some blatant crazy shit.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've learned today is definitely having patience, and it's just one of the most beautiful virtues. Because sometimes we try to rush things in life. Sometimes we're not in the place that we want to be. Sometimes life could just hit you with different type of emotional instability or just mad different things. You just get stressed the fuck out, and you just gotta have patience, because on those days it definitely be better days that help you be like, you know what, man, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it will be better days sometimes, and you know what I mean. Just work towards whatever your goals are, and best believe you should have the patience. You'll get there. That's another thing too.
Mine is, it's more of like a reiteration, just as far as nobody in life is perfect. I'm not perfect, but it is important to be honest with people and help people, because, not that you want to change people, whatever, but in a sense, as far as working through whatever it is that they may struggle with, and just having that patience, and taking the time to help enhance that person in some way. And it's okay to do that, because if we all walk away, like, maybe you're there to be that change for that person. So that's something that's like a revelation. Wow.
She said, "Wow."
That's how I really got.
Wow.
That's how I really got.
That's how I really got. But yeah, so I definitely found that, and I will take Broly's advice, and I'm going to start being honest with people if I see plaque build up in their mouth and stuff.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
And it's how I say it.
Like, yo, have you ever went to dentist, blah, 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 I recommend this. I went to the dentist the other day, he was so good, girl, you should definitely go see this person, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta be malicious.
Hey, let's do this fun.
Because usually I'll be like, oh, I'm not, I don't really even tell them if I'm interested or not. I'll just be like,
I think that's very
I
important.
won't even ghost them. It's just, they'll probably just, maybe it's misleading. I don't know.
It is very misleading.
And so I'm going to be more honest with people too.
You should
Because
be
it's
more
like, I don't want to hurt, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but it's better to be honest than to keep having a person think that they get a chance with you when they really don't, because you don't want to be honest with them from the beginning.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Not like going over hoops
I don't like
and
to hurt
beyond
people's
and all that shit. What about you, buddy? What you like to say?
That people have their own specific no-goes, no-fly zones that they're not willing to deal with, and that it's mostly dependent on what kind of relationship they want with said person, So.
Copy that.
Yeah.
I wanna tap in on what you were saying earlier, Opal, about you not being perfect. I want you to understand that we all are actually perfect. The human body is such a fascinating such a fascinating thing. You know what I mean? Like, we literally have like this, like the space inside of us. You know what I mean? Like a whole universe. Let me be more specific. Inside of us. and every single nerve, every single cell, all these neurons, neutrons, and all these things inside your body are all working in unison to be able to help you be better or grow or wake up and do what you do every day. So that's perfection in itself. Once we're able to wake up and breathe and move and be mobile, we are perfect. You feel me? So it's a fact.
Thank you.
If you're talking about honesty
Should I
too
call?
earlier, I'm gonna ask this question, or maybe you
talk.
should ask him
What?
the honesty question, bro.
What's the honesty question?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I asked somebody that.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Yes.
Damn, it's been a while. You asked it because you already started it.
Okay. So, do you think the world would be a better place if we had no
People couldn't lie at all.
You couldn't lie at all. All you can tell was the truth.
Do you think the world would be a better place?
Yeah, the world would be a better place. That's why I have a YouTube channel called Speak Your Truth Jazz, so I can inspire other people to speak their truth, because we are all going through the same
So you
thing.
can't lie about anything at all.
Yeah.
Because you know that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to talk to someone else to lie. You can look in the mirror and lie to yourself. That's where the lies start from a lot of times. Do you think that
Right.
do you think people lie to themselves more or to other people?
To themselves more.
Why do you say that?
I feel like they have to lie to themselves more in order for them to feel like a good person. And then also, I also feel like people lie to themselves more because I don't even know, like,
I would to begin any lie, you have to start it off with yourself.
Right.
In your brain.
Exactly.
And internalizing that lie and accepting it for accepting the fact that it is a lie. So when you use it, it's
when
not,
you lie,
you don't
it's
feel
like
guilty
you're,
about it. You know what I mean? Because you're like, yeah, believe this.
the world will be better. If everybody told the truth, the world will be better.
What do you think, young lady? If the world, everybody lost the ability to lie, do you think the world would be a better place?
Oh, if everybody had the ability to lie.
No,
Lost the
to not
ability.
You
lie.
lost the ability to lie. You can't lie.
Oh.
Straight honesty.
Oh,
What, do you think it would be a
yeah.
better place?
Honestly, I feel like there'd be a lot of brawls because
Not everybody can handle it.
not everybody can handle the truth, baby. It'll probably be a lot of brawls. I mean, in the beginning. So say like today, there was a sprinkle of nobody's lying anymore. I think there'll be a lot of brawls in the beginning, and then maybe eventually the world will be able to adjust to people telling the truth. But I don't think it's gonna be pretty, at least not in the beginning.
But once it's normalized, then we'll just be walking around here telling the truth. Oh, Billy, you look fucked up today. You should go back home. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, someone such said I look fucked up today. I'm going to head back home. Oh, yeah, you do look fucked up today. You should go back home.
I agree with what she said. But I think it'll change technology instantly because a lot of the minerals we use to power our iPhones, to power our Teslas, come from African countries where they're stripping minerals and killing villages, right? So if we stop lying, then technology will slow down because people will know the truth about things. And
What if they still told us?
I think what if I think technology will slow down because there'll be somewhat of a war, right? The people who didn't know they were lied to, it would be like an awakening moment. And I think it will be a struggle at first, and we would rebuild probably after 30 years or something.
30 years.
I think we'll go to war. I think because
Who we go to war with?
China.
government,
Just
okay.
other countries, because there's so many lies that's beyond what's your favorite food and do you want to fuck me? I'm talking about like lies that will just like.
Oh, yeah, I actually just learned something at my job the other day. It kind of blew my mind, even though I should have known.
Like-
It was about slavery.
Let me give you an
Somebody
example.
told me something about slavery. I'm just like, whoa, I didn't know that.
Let me give you an example, right? Look,
I'm like,
if you're
dang.
50 years old and you realize that there's no retirement for you, right? That you've been lied to, and there's not going to be any retirement left for you, right? So that means what you thought you had saved up is not going to be there. There's going to be a certain level of raise that comes with that, you know. And that's what I mean when I say I think it would turn up a little bit.
Yeah, the bigger lies, yes.
Oh, the big lies.
Of course, it would be.
Well, do you?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys think?
Honestly.
Do you guys think that the world is in? Do you guys think that we are in a space or a place in this type of realm where people tell the truth mostly or lie?
Lies.
Like,
Oh, way more lies. Way more
Do you
lies.
think the world is in really in a good space right now?
nope, not at all.
But it's been only lies.
Lies help advancement.
I was about to say ignorance is bliss.
Lies help advancement. You know, technology has been advanced through lies. You know, ever since let's look at Germany, right? One of the reasons Germans make the best cars is because of the experiments they were using on humans and different things. You know, it was based off lies. So it's like there's a lot of lies. Rich white folks, some of them sold slaves to get their currency and then take that and put it into the market and start trading with it. So that's lies. So it's like it's helped advance us in technology and in education. Lies kind of help, you know.
So watch this now.
Go ahead.
The whole Earth, planet, and human beings was created. That was such a huge phenomenon.
The whole. Can you repeat that?
I need you to pay attention. The whole Earth, us as human beings, and all the creatures that's on this planet was created. That was a beautiful, fantastic phenomenon. But that shit was created without a lie. Something so magical, something so significant to who you are. Something so huge was created without a lie. So I don't think that human advancement is dependent on lies.
Great point.
When you think about it, though,
You
the
correct.
technology that we have now, the ancients been on it. They had a different way, but they was still on it as far as technology wise, and they was living the way that we should be living. I won't say the way we should be living now, but they was, you know, it was very old ages.
Yo, shout outs to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
Y'all all day just
God bless
donated
you.
$4, man. Love and
Okay,
respect, bro.
shout
Thank
out.
you.
Shout out to y'all. You guys both made great points, though.
Like nobody lied when the wheels was created.
You guys both made great
I don't
points.
think nobody lied.
I changed my point. You guys got me looking at it differently.
And I kind of agree with Jasmine on what she said earlier. Like, people will adjust to the truth. That's one thing about us human beings. We adapt.
Exactly.
We adapt. So if people were just truth, we will adjust. It might start off crazy. It might start off crazy, but one thing about us, we are going to adapt and adjust the situation.
Yeah.
So it's like,
We
more
always
truth.
have.
Yeah. More truth. All right, cool. Now we know how to act because it's true. You know?
I think if there's a lot more truth, besides the adjustment that people have talking to other people, the biggest adjustment will be what people have amongst themselves.
Fair enough.
You feel me?
That's
When they look in the mirror and they see what's on the other end, and they accept whatever flaws that they have, and they work on those things. And then when you close your eyes internally, and when you close your eyes and internalize how you feel on the inside, and see that person as well, and meet that person and talk to them as well, you're gonna have to fight that. You know what I mean? Those battles.
Yeah, I
And
was
you're
just getting ready to
definitely gonna
say,
learn.
why do you
You know
feel
what I
like
mean?
people can't handle the truth? It's because of what you just said.
That is
Word.
fair. That is super fair.
But shout out to you guys, man. Thanks everybody for supporting always. Thank you for smashing that like button, smashing that subscribe button, smashing every single thing, including Bam's girl.
Stop,
You
man.
know, thank you guys.
This is dope, man. This was dope. Do something, man. Feel some type of way. Do something. If her breath stinks, pum stinks, do something about it. You know?
Communicate.
Just don't run away.
Man, I said her poom.
If she got a dirty spot, man, you do something about it.
I'll take the dirty. I said dirty. I'll take the dirty poom poom. No, I think I can clean it. I think I teach how to wash that. Right?
What?
I'd rather get
How
the
you gonna
dirty
take
crib.
that over the dirty?
This nigga's capping.
Stop the cap. I gotta because because
You wildin', bro.
because you send that to the doctor, get that done, right? The rodent shit.
There might be some shit that can't get done by the doctor.
If it's that, he just if it's non-curable, then nah.
No, that's
It's
easier.
easier. It's
I'd rather
easier,
clean
bro.
the crib.
Most of it is bacteria. You know
Bro,
what I'm
I'd rather clean
Bro,
the
you're
crib.
bugging, bro.
When
Listen,
it's like that,
listen, guys.
I think that he has dirty dick. It's safe to say it
it could be
now.
bacteria.
It's
it could be
safe
a
to
health
say.
problem, too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but we have.
Because you said that you would
we have-
rather smash a girl with a
I didn't
dirty
say smash.
pussy,
I didn't say. I said I'd rather handle that
a
problem.
dirty crib.
Yeah, he
That's
said
all
you're
right.
in that problem.
Right?
But
Because I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, right? I can send you over there. They can do a blood test, right, and come back with a diagnosis.
Diagnosis that it can't get
Diagnosis.
fixed.
Now, if they tell me if it can't get fixed, then you guys are correct.
so this
But
goes
guess
back.
what? You could call anybody, even a person in the shelter, come clean the crib.
But listen,
You know, we don't get
$20.
That's not getting rid of it.
$120, $50.
And they're gonna tell
You know
you they
what I'm
gotta come
saying?
back every 3 months and every 2 weeks to get that joint out there. Because them joints don't just go home.
so guys, this goes back to what I was
Save
saying.
a lot more money though.
It goes back to what I said a while ago, though, guys. Fuck your environment. Fuck your address. This is where I live.
Word.
I live in this body.
You feel me?
You feel me? So this shit better be clean, man. Yeah, the environment, but you could be anywhere at any moment. Shit, if something happened to you, if you just God forbid, you could end up in jail. You could end up in any fucking environment. But this is literally where you live.
Word.
So yeah, bro,
I
cannot, bro. We gotta take the
That's a good segue, fam.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Comfortability wherever you at.
Good
Yeah.
segue.
You in yourself.
Yeah, I could be homeless. God forbid, but I'm just saying.
Word.
I could be sleeping outside, man, but this is where I live, bro.
Self.
That's why you gotta take care of your body. You gotta work out. You gotta eat healthy. You gotta put good. You build it up. You feel me? You keep it
Day by
clean.
day.
Yeah.
It's that whole
Yeah. And you will be. I'm not saying you will always be happy, but man, you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? You'll survive.
That's a fact.
Survival mode.
Good outro. That was a beautiful outro, brother.
Yes, man.
Thanks for outro.
Yo, make sure you guys remember, as always, to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, guys. Thank you for supporting. We appreciate all the likes and the support that you got, and the donations as well. So
Yes,
thank you guys
thank you,
as well.
guys.
We appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man.
Word.
Peace out.
Love and soul.
I'm not little TJ, man. I'm big TJ, bro. Ain't little, son. Ain't little pump. It's Goku pump. We out.
That's a good outro.